morning, everybody. Welcome to Mine O'Clock. I hope everybody's doing well this morning. It is a lovely Tuesday morning, not afternoon yet. Tuesday morning here in Victoria, BC. It is actually legitimately gorgeous out. I hope everybody is excited for today. We're gonna have okay, hold on one second. Zyme86, 57 months in a row. What a long, strange trip it's been. Thank you so much. Urian, 15 months, so long already. Suhuno, 31 months. Place every block in the universe. That seems reasonable. And Elendul, 57 months in a row. Thank you so much. Diabeto, 3241, 100 bits. Holy poop, I get to watch this live. That never happens. Okay. Yes, Serafina, I did remember to update the server. I updated it last night. It worked just fine. Now it doesn't. Nor does the vanilla server. So there's clearly something going on at CreeperHost right now. And I have submitted a ticket. And hopefully, we can get it resolved. But for now, I think we might have to go hop on Sergecraft for a little bit. Cause we can't get on either of the servers on my thing. I don't think it has anything to do with the mod pack. Both servers are down. And my backend is acting kind of weird. So, like the backend of CreeperHost, my personal backend it's fine. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. No, we're not chunk punching. I'll chunk punch at noon, or shortly after noon. We'll continue on. Yeah, no, I agree it worked last night, so I don't think it has anything to do with the update or the mod pack or anything. I think there's just a problem with my specific. That's assuming. Hey, Serge, is Sergecraft up? Wait, hold on. Hey, Serge, is Sergecraft up?
Please hold.
Okay. Because, like, I'm a little concerned that it's CreeperHost, but I think
yep. I'm in Sergecraft.
Okay, so it's not, okay, well, we shall wait and see when they respond to my request. I have it open here on the other page. So for now, we're gonna have to go jump into Sergecraft, which, conveniently, is a mod pack Serafina also made.
Yeah. Yeah, so weird that it would only hit you.
Yeah, I don't really know what's going on, but both are showing as offline and not able to start back up. So, whatever. We'll figure it out. I'm not concerned. There's still Minecraft to be played.
Yeah, modded Minecraft to be played at that.
Exactly.
Who would have thunk that I would say those words?
So, just as a quick reminder, we have actually started a new schedule here at Loading Ready Run. You wouldn't know by watching this show, because this show did not move. But the rest of the day looks a lot different than it used to. Coming up after this show would normally be every other week Watch and Play, and Watch and Play will return. It hasn't gone away, but Graham is still working away at RoadQuest. And he has more or less taken himself off of pretty much everything else, with the exception of a few projects, to be able to work pretty much full-time at that. So, when that's done, he'll be back, Alex will be back. So for the foreseeable future, my guess would be for another, month or two, I hope, there will be nothing between 12 and 2 on Tuesdays. But soon there will be something every other Tuesday, and we're also discussing the idea of finding something to go in there on the opposite Tuesdays. Today, I'm going to continue my one chunk challenge, chunk punch, James in his giant hole, which I'm excited about. Should be fun. Sergecraft, let's go.
Yeah, what's up?
RoadQuest releases this summer. I don't know. The plan is as soon as humanly possible. Trust me. We want that to be out as soon as possible. So
Hey,
how's it going?
Hey, how's it going? Well.
Have you heard that we're switching to Sergecraft?
Yes.
Okay.
Octopus
Sergecraft booted
Rhyme,
up.
11 months. Welcome. Millimbus, 29 months. It's a button. Will it magically push itself? No. And Logan Aura with 1,000 bits. Oh, you found an emerald already. Thank you.
Speaking of buttons, I found your stupid hidden piston turner.
Oh my god, really? Under that wood?
Yeah.
Holy moly, I placed that probably day 2 of the server. I forgot about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Chat didn't. They're like, April Fool's jokes. I'm like, no, we don't really prank each other on this server other than the creepy doll thing. And then chat was like, James put a prank under one of your buttons. And I was like,
Oh,
Pardon?
that's not even remotely an April Fool's thing. I did that literal months ago, I think.
Oh, and then I basically spent like 15 minutes walking around pushing all of the buttons. Do you have any idea how many buttons we have, James?
A lot!
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, no, I placed that. I did that. Yeah, honestly, it was before. It was like maybe just after we built that starter base.
Okay, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was weeks ago. That's funny. Anyway, sorry, getting back really quick while Minecraft's booting up, so I got a second to talk. So today, after I take a quick break from this stream, I'm going to come back and keep digging my hole. And then at 2 o'clock today, Talking Sim. Damn it, my game crashed. Again, at 2 o'clock today, Talking Sim with Corey and Cameron. They're going to be playing Detroit Become Human for the next couple weeks, so look forward to that. And then at 5 o'clock is the new and exciting time for a weekly Let's Nope. So that's sweet too. I think today it's only going to be Ben on the Let's Nope because Adam is busy. But normally it will be Ben and Adam. And that's your new Tuesday. 9 o'clock, and then 2 hours of nothing for now, but soon Watch and Play will return. Then Talking Sim, then Let's Nope. Very exciting. J-Beck Fox, 12 months. Sepsis, 14 months. 14 months? That's almost 1.17 years. And that lady in plaid, 25 months in a row, says, woohoo! Over 2 years of streamed awesomeness.
Lady in plaid.
Oh
That's how
my
that goes,
god.
right? What?
My game keeps crashing.
Really?
Yep. An unexpected
Well, that's
issue
not good.
occurred.
It's not a good day.
Try again! Featuring me, 37 months in a row. Welcome back. Time to play Overwatch? What? Why would I play Overwatch, Jordan? If I'm going to play anything, I'm just going to go punch a chunk. So, Serge, we haven't actually talked about it yet.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Of the chunk punch?
Yeah.
Legendary. I can't get enough. I'm hooked. I dream of punching chunks now, James.
That's fair.
Yeah. I have yes, I want to do a YouTube series of this, and I've pictured angles, I've thought of different stuff that you could do. People have been tweeting different stuff. Did you see Map's tweet?
No.
Do you want me to read it online, or do you want to save the secrets for later?
Save it for later.
Okay. But I'm in.
Oh, normally this works, Serafina.
Yeah.
Rather than switching over to the jar launcher.
So my question
I'll
for
do that.
you.
Yeah, go ahead. See, it works. Sometimes.
So what do you think we do? Like 6-hour recording session, bring 2 computers into Studio C, head to head?
I don't. Yeah, I've got some ideas. We can chat. I think it'd be kind of fun.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's
six-person
like.
punch for the LAN.
Yeah. It's either. Yeah, I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. All right. Server browser. Oh, good lord, that was loud.
Yeah, you're gonna be catching me right in the middle of a very large project I just started. So yeah, Uno's flying around. Uno, you can see all the planning lines I put down.
I did see that Fibblethip finally has his own card.
Oh, there's James.
It's pretty cute. Fuzzy Fozzy, 52 months. That's a whole lot of months. It is a whole.
Do you follow April on Twitter?
Why is there a zombie pigman called "You Stole My Cookie" in my bedroom?
Oh, you stole my cookie!
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Why?
Wait, where did this jungle tree come from, and why is it here?
What? But why? Why?
I also have to ask, why is there a
No,
jungle
we
tree
didn't.
here?
Steel Fox, we didn't abandon Paths of Magic. I'm having some issues with my Creeper host servers, and I've put in a ticket, and hopefully we hear back during the show. But for now, we wanted to play Minecraft, so we're on the...
Presumably, this is the same location, though, for Sergecraft.
Yep, that's what's confusing me. Anyways, why is it you stole my cookie?
All right, so I'm not allowed in your room, or you're gonna tell Mom, so I should leave. And then let me tell you the tale of you stole my cookie.
Yeah, okay.
It's a long story.
Of course.
So, head with me to the mob killing building, the mob farm. What have we named this building, James?
Oh, we should name all of our buildings. It's a good point.
Yeah.
The mob redistribution.
So, something that I don't know if we communicated or not. You know how we have that line in the floor in the structure? By the way, welcome everybody to our mob farm.
Yeah.
In a box.
It's a good mob
You know
farm.
this line on the floor here, James?
Yeah, I put that there.
That also happens to be the exact outer line of where the encapsulators will actually take mobs.
Right. So if a mob is standing where you're standing, it doesn't die.
They're safe.
Yeah.
They're safe. Yeah. Which is very interesting because while we were trying to calibrate this, we were producing mobs faster than we were pulling them out. And one pigman managed to survive for like 15 or 20 minutes in the pit.
Wow.
And chat fell in love with that pigman.
Uh-huh.
So I went down with a saddle to go and rescue it because I'm bad and I forgot about morbs. So I'm standing down there and I've got it on my shoulders and I suddenly realize I can't use tools because I'd hit the pigman, which is why it has 5 health down. I can't fly. I can't do anything. I'm now stuck in this pit. I can't use my jetpack because, of course, the backpack is using the jetpack slot.
Yeah.
So I go to Joe, and I'm like, Joe, come in here. I need your help. And I wanted her to see the situation. And Joe walks in, and instead of helping, she reaches in front of me, and she takes the cookie off the plate and just eats my cookie. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Savage.
So long story short, we saved the pigman,
Yeah.
and then we named it "You Stole My Cookie,"
Nice.
and it needed a nice home, and yeah, we figured you need a roommate to help sort of like pay the bills while you're waiting.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I'm happy with this mob farm, by the way.
Dude, this mob farm's amazing.
Look how well this works, chat. If we want blaze rods, boop. Blaze rods.
Yeah, I'm thinking we could even scale this up for 8 and 8. Actually, I don't know how the redstone would work for that. No, the redstone would be fine. I'm actually really proud of the redstone. Chat taught me about
Using redstone relays.
relays.
Oh, you're using wireless redstone, aren't you?
No,
we're not.
We got rid of the wireless because it kept bugging out.
Yeah.
Okay, you're using the redstone relays.
Yeah, using redstone relays.
So
Yeah.
different colors in the same line.
So we could theoretically go up to a full 8 here, James, if we wanted to. We could
You
put
could have
another
16
row
with
of
relays.
levers above. No, I'm more thinking space on this wall. Yeah, so this wall could aesthetically fit 8, maybe 10.
How would it fit 8?
So we'd put levers on top of the existing levers, and then we'd put storage monitors. Oh, no, you're right. It can't fit 8. Oh, it could fit 8.
It could fit 8. It would probably
Yeah, because
not.
we'd make it a block taller, right?
Yeah, it wouldn't look as good, I don't think.
I think it would still look pretty good. We'd have to extend this so there wouldn't be sandstone along the top, and then we could keep the same borders and everything that you got. Yeah. All right. Let me introduce you to the project I'm working on right now. Wait. Okay, we turned it off. Good.
Yeah, I turned it off.
So I finished the Amonkhet inspired pyramid, and
Yep.
I'm really happy with how that turned out.
Do you have plans to put anything in it?
I think I'm happy with it being empty, if I'm honest.
All right.
I mean, the thing is, all of the mod majiggers are so small in modded that like I don't need to put an entire farm in here. If it was vanilla, I'd have to put all kinds of farms in here. But for now, this will exist solely as a shrine to Creepy Doll.
Fair.
Creepy.
Hey, Panafar, 27 months in a row. That's a heck of a lot of months to support excellent Canadians. And TXC2, 49 months. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So, the sleeping bag on the upper pyramid. Very nice, James. Very nice. So what I'm working on here is a massive garden. And so far, wait, why did you punch a hole in the top of my pyramid, Uno?
I
Right at the
didn't.
top of the fountain.
Oh, I did. I did that when I went inside the other day.
Why did you go inside it?
I wanted to see what was inside.
Oh, I just saw Uno fly away, and then there was a hole missing in the very center, and I was just like, what the what?
No, I did
No,
that
not
yesterday.
me.
All right, that was James. Yeah, so I'm feeling okay about this. I'm feeling okay about this, but there's still some work to be done, obviously. So all the dirt is the groundwork for the paths are going to go. And so you can see the path palette around there.
It seems kind of
And-
high.
What? The path?
No, the fountain. Like it's
You think
blocking. Like if you're down ground level, it kind of blocks the pyramid out, doesn't it?
I mean,
Oh no, I guess if the dirt's the path.
the dirt is the path.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, never mind. Then it's fine.
Yeah, and I would love all of yours input into it. I think we need to have a lower section down the middle where water is. I think that would look really good. The paths are not going to be raised. The paths are actually going to be blocked down into the ground. Make the pyramid bigger.
Yeah, that's easy, right?
Yeah, and something we need to do is actually put a structure on top of the fountain. The top of it looks a little meh right now.
What's the plan for this like very straight line here? Do you have a plan for this?
Which very straight line? Along the side?
Yeah, this giant.
No, that's a problem for future us. I mean, we could just have the sand. I could always just
Wow.
terraform it so it comes down.
That's some server leg right there. Retaining wall.
Or
Yeah.
or put a giant wall up. It's interesting. Anytime I need an idea, I just look at the art of Amonkhet and try and figure something out. Yeah, and so we could figure some stuff out.
Hey, my mom's Amazon Prime sub for 15 months in a row. Welcome back.
Hey.
So does this sound like something you'd be interested in working on together? Do we want to start doing like maybe some Botania instead? Like what are you two feeling?
That's actually a good point. Like, one thing that we haven't touched really at all on this server is Botania.
Yeah.
And
Ooh.
I kind of like the idea of Botania because what the heck?
Cicadas.
Oh,
Oh, you're wondering why you heard that? Yeah, Joe wanted there to be more of a nature sound in the arboretum,
that's fair.
so she added some cicadas.
It just freaked me out. I saw little bugs and I was like, what are those? But yeah, Botania would be a good thing to do today because it's magic and it's probably one of the things we would have been doing on Baz Magic 3.
Yep.
So, but the question is, where are we going to set up Botania?
So one possibility, and this is something I was discussing here as well, is actually making gardens in this area, this new open area around the fountain, because I wanted it to be gardens.
Yeah.
So it's possible to make a giant garden area in there. If we just plan where the water goes, we can make a garden area just in the green space inside of there, which would be kind of cool. Or, if I'm honest, Joe has been just kind of experimenting with Botania. She just threw it kind of in the middle of the oasis right now. You can see a little, like a very introductory Botania thingy over here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she's put little covers over the mana spreader. Yeah, neat.
So I don't know if we'd rather do it down here. I mean, how much room? I've never done Botania before. How much room does it take up? Like,
So you've got. It depends because you just put more flowers into it. There is a portal that we'll want to put, which needs to be. Do you remember the portal that we had on one of those little islands paths in Pyramid?
It was the green
Big
portal.
Green portal.
yeah, the green portal of gifts, like we're gifting things to elves, I believe was.
Yeah. So that is sort of like 5 high and
Well, it's the size of another
5 by
portal.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that I think doing it over by this new area, like turning that into the Botania Gardens, would be pretty sweet, to be honest.
Okay. That sounds rad. So, what I would want to do before we do that, and give me Actually, why don't here? Let's grab a bunch of just random placeholder blocks here. These are going to get pulled up. So I'm going to grab some netherrack if y'all want to grab a couple of different ones. And let's do just a little bit of shape planning in this area. Yeah, if you just want to go to the storage system there. Because something that I'd like to add before we do this, I know we're going to want to add more water. And so I'd love to figure out where that water would go.
There's a crafting grid in here, by the way, if you need it.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. Can we get Uno a wireless crafting grid? Oh, this is an interesting question.
There's a crafting grid in the arboretum if you need it. If he needs it.
Oh, yeah. Also, did you see I opened a second door to the arboretum?
I did, yeah.
It's symmetrical. No, it isn't. Wait, no. No.
It's probably off by one. It's symmetrical with your fountain, so you're fine.
Okay, I thought the heights were different because I was looking at it from an angle. I got really scared for a second. I was like, "How dare you? How dare you?"
Lolaric Nekosun, 1389, 3 months in a row. Welcome back. Anybody who's just joining us, yes, this is Sergecraft. I'm having some server issues with my Paths of Magic server. So we're over here, and hopefully things will get resolved quickly. If not, we'll just be here today. That's not a problem. Next week should be fine. We'll be back on Paths of Magic. But for now, what are we doing? So Serge, what do you want to? What's your plan?
So I'm thinking of actually having an area where we cut out the ground and drop down water pools, because I think this garden should also have a lot of water room. So what if? And then basically what you could do is you could have like water flowing into it from above. Have you seen photos of like the Washington Monument?
Yes.
I almost wonder if between the fountain and the pyramid, if there should be a pool of water. And if we're going to plan for a pool of water, we should probably outline where that is first. Oh, I mean the National Mall. Look, I'm in Canada.
I knew what he was talking about. He's talking about the reflecting pool.
Yeah. Because if we did a pool somewhere like that, then we could do
reflection pond. Yeah.
Pond. We could do like areas like this for where the Botania is.
Well, I mean, if you did a pond like this, you could like make the entire rest of this gardens, couldn't you? Like.
Yeah, but do we think that's big enough? Do we like that shape? Would you make it larger or smaller
for the pool?
Yeah, this is why I'm hoping we could all sort of use a block and outline where they think it should go.
I would move it back like that, and then
leave a one gap space between the floor pattern that's there.
Yeah, and then I could maybe see going a little bit wider or longer there, so enough that you can still kind of walk in behind it, but.
Yeah, and I like leaving the path blocks that's there.
Yeah, like, I don't know. That seems like it would probably be big, more than big enough.
Yeah. Uno, do you have any input?
I'd be tempted just to take these corners a little bit. Just like take the corners off so it's a little bit more ovular.
Oh yeah. That's not a bad idea.
Oh yeah, so it's not just a square pool. It's a
yeah. Okay. Now, where would we put the portal? Because the portal is going to be probably the single largest feature of Botania stuff. Are we putting it just on the inside here, or are we going to put it in other places?
So your portal goes. I'm just going to put the hover on.
That's how big the portal is. What if you put the portal in the...
So then you're going to need 2 mana pools and pylons somewhere like that in front of the portal.
Here's an interesting question. Does it make sense to actually put that portal like right here?
What if you put... That's what I was going to suggest, either right there, or what if you put the portal on top of the fountain?
Oh!
So one of the things that you need to do is you need to be able to get mana into the mana pools.
I mean, we're trying to find a thing to put on top.
And you're also going to need pylons that aren't going to be particularly aesthetic.
Can we do 4 pylons?
Yeah, I guess you could.
Can you just do unnecessary pylons and make it a square feature like that?
Yeah.
I mean, we have jetpacks, so it's super easy to get up here. And you know what?
The problem is going to be getting mana into the mana pools, because you're going to have 2 mana pools underneath these pylons. So it's how we get the mana into it.
How do you get mana?
But that's the
into
problem.
Is there wireless mana?
Kind of, but it's limited range.
Now, also keep in mind this whole fountain is hollow. Do we actually do a secondary mana system that we just don't see inside of the fountain purely for the aesthetic purpose of putting the portal on top?
So we could do. Whoops. So if
Oh yeah,
we
it's multiplayer.
gaps,
Let's all make sure we turn our rings off, our magnets off.
Yep.
So if we had that as gaps, there, we could fire mana up into a mana pool.
I like the idea of having them hover too, and then actually taking the portal and having it float too. Just everything is now floating. I think I really like that.
All right. I mean, we can try.
Yeah. Okay, so that eliminates the need of having the portal just kind of in the gardens here. But then we can do a bunch of... I think we can make this look good purely if we just spread everything out. You know what I mean? Oh, I should also turn my auto-purge ring off because I just auto-purged all the blocks that Uno's using here.
Muon Decay, 65 months recovering from PAX East madness with some lunch, mines, and crafts. Welcome back. 65
Yeah,
months,
we could use sparks from below as well.
LSD, 67, 6 months in a row, and Zeth Rust, 58 months. See the button, press the button. Thank you.
All right. Well, what is the first step in Botania? What is action number 1 we have to do?
Do you have a Lexica Botania?
I think I have one in the house. Give me a second here.
Yeah, you should go.
If not, they are super easy to make.
I think wait. Where'd the bookshelf go? So my bookshelf is now rotated slightly from how it was, and all the book. Oh no, it was just broken. Everything is fine. I have a Lexica Botanica. Yes.
Okay, cool. So that is your guide to Botania. The first thing that we need are mystical flowers. Do you have mystical flowers?
I have no idea.
Hold on. I want to go see if I can get this book as well, because...
So you have some mystical flowers, but you don't have everything yet.
I mean, there's... I've put flower stuff just somewhere randomly differently this whole time.
So there are 16 colors of flowers, so we need at least one of each.
Okay, so I have... Okay, no, I have more here. Give me a second. Okay, let me put down the shulker box. Okay, purple, pink,
Neat.
orange, magenta, green, brown, black, deathstalk mushroom.
Yeah, that's not a Botania one.
Do we need to go flower hunting?
We might need to go flower hunting.
We can either go flower hunting, or we could make some floral fertilizer and get some flowers.
So actually, give me a second here.
All right, so I'm going to take a look at this book. Welcome to Britannia.
Yeah.
I congratulate you on the fine choice of strapping a sapling and a book together, or just finding this tome in a chest, whichever applies. You can navigate this book by using the arrows at the bottom of this page, your mouse wheel, or the arrow keyboard in your keyboard. Despite its looks, Britannia is, in essence, a tech mod, by definition of requiring you to put to use ingenuity, thought, and redstone to create and progress. It's good to keep that in mind. Of course, you'll also be rewarded with cool toys, blocks, and equipment, if you're worried. For all intents and purposes, Britannia is a mod for anybody who likes to play the game with primary purpose of building cool things. It is designed to be fully playable, standalone, but is also playable with other mods. Excluding a couple cases, everything in the mod is fully automatable using only Minecraft and itself. If you happen to find yourself lost, try checking out mods, advancements, or challenges, both of which can be found on the left-hand side of the book's main page. This book is laid out in a friendly way with a good amount of handy features, so before you start jumping in and playing, take a bit of time to familiarize yourself with the various tidbits around the place. What the various tidbits around the place do. After this, you'll be taken to a page where you can optionally start a tutorial that will teach you the basics of the mod in around 10 minutes, give or take. However, it teaches you only the very basics, so after you have a good foothold on those concepts, further research is a good idea. If you're unsure... couple more pages. 1 second.
Yeah.
If you're unsure as to what you want to learn about, hold shift while browsing through the various categories to get a quick idea of what each thing is. The Lexicon Index category can be very helpful for searching, as it contains every entry in the book in one place. And that's it! You can move on to the tutorial now. I hope you enjoy playing with Britannia as much as I enjoyed making it. Vazki, the mod author. Nice.
Ideally, we don't destroy the oasis by trying to plant fertilizer or anything like that. So no. I think something we should do at first, I don't know how much grass we have, but maybe this whole inner section right now, we just replace all of that with grass. We can do fertilizer. We can sort of just make that our workstation right now.
Yep.
So how much grass do we have in the system? 900 blocks. Oh, hey, Uno.
We might need a bit more.
I never wanted to tell you this, but my favorite mod of all of the mods in Sergecraft is the Exchanger.
Yes.
It's so handy. It's so handy.
Yeah,
right.
Serge found it.
Britannia has its own version.
Serge was telling me he found that yesterday. So yeah, this is the... I placed this piston under this log weeks and weeks and weeks ago. I'm glad he finally found it.
So yeah, we're gonna need to go get more grass. There's a plains nearby. I guess we could just go steal all of its grass.
Let me go and see how much grass I've got as well.
Okay.
We need grass?
Well, yeah. This is gonna be gardens, right?
Yeah.
God, where is your waystone?
My waystone is right by. It's between the house and the gardens.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, there it is.
Orchestrion? Let's go with Orchestrion. 19 months! Hey, James. What up?
I was really hoping we'd learn how to do Britannia next, because that's sort of the last big mod I have to explore, right?
No, I think there's got to be another one, right?
The last mod I have to, and then I'm basically a modded expert.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
If you run out of grass, I have pasture seeds as well.
Oh, if we just want to make it dirt?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it just be faster to just silk touch and go burgle a bunch of grass? Because I don't have a ton of dirt either.
I have a ton of dirt.
How about grass? How much grass do you have, Bruno?
3 stacks.
All right, you know what? We've got enough. We've got enough grass for now. Oh, right, yeah, and that's going to be where the fountain is. Actually, maybe let's dig this down right now. Go down 3 blocks, James.
Boop. Serge should see the custom grass options in Botania. Is it in Botania that there are grass options? Yeah, I think Botania is going to open up some possibilities for Serge that he has not yet seen, so that's cool.
Ooh, copper. Precious, precious copper.
What's cropper?
Cropper. Well.
What do you want the sides of the wall to be?
I don't know actually. I've got a couple of options in this box. One of the things I've been using so far is the base is this brick. Looks kind of good under the water.
I think you might want living rock. If this is going to be your Botania area, you might want a Botania style texture on the edges.
I mean, I'm still in wanting to use the same build palette we have everywhere else. Because I don't use living rock anywhere else yet, right?
I think it'll. I mean, it looks fairly similar is the only thing, so I think you probably would be okay. But yeah.
Anyways, all right. Let's just fire this off real quick here. I don't know. Let me just use sandstone for now. Oh, we should do one marble stripe. What is the marble pattern I have for the water there? That's the marble teeth.
Don't say teeth.
Which one? Encased bricks.
Look inside of the canal, Uno. Your favorite word in the English language.
Karasis, 30 months. Welcome back.
It is prism.
Okay, I probably have some in the system.
Marble prism.
Why do I have a... Oh, right, yeah. That's one thing I haven't done yet.
You have prismarine.
Oh, there's no more prism?
No, there is only prismarine.
No prism, only prismarine.
Unless it's marble.
It turns out I already have it here. I thought ahead and I was like,
oh
that's
no,
weird.
you have a stack in a bit.
Okay.
There is no Dana, only prismarine. Nice.
And then you see the gap. That's all the
Big walking carpet, 13 months. That's, I believe, Big Giant Circle's cousin. Not actually true. I'm making a silly joke, you see.
Now, do I have water here?
I mean, there's water behind you.
I have a bucket here.
Bucket. There you go, I filled your pond.
You're the hero we deserve, James.
Faultless. Absolutely faultless.
Alright. So now that we have grass, I think, do I need to raise it up one more?
Yep.
No, I think it looks kind of good. Raise the water.
I think I would go one higher.
Okay, let's do it. Alright, you've got the other source of water.
I don't.
What? Oh.
I have an empty bucket.
Classic empty bucket turner.
Traveler 800, 3 months in a row says, teeth! That's cool. Thank you.
All I have on me is a watering can.
Yeah, that looks much better, I think. Now that actually...
Alright, well there we go. We have our water feature.
So we're gonna need a second water feature for the Petal Apothecary, but
We can make another pond at some point. Okay,
yeah,
so
it
Uno,
just needs to be a small pond.
you said the first step is, can we use this one for now, or do we want?
Yeah,
more
we
permanent
just need to have some water available.
I'm just realizing the grass is spreading onto the blocks I'd left out. That's actually just kind of funny.
I mean, it's a good way of getting more grass.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. All right. So these are all the flowers we have so far: black, brown, green, magenta, orange, pink, purple, and endoflame.
Glad you're having fun,
yeah, we don't need the endo flames yet. So we need one of each color. So
Thank
there
you.
are same as the Minecraft colors. There are 16 of each color. 16 of each color. 16 colors.
Okay.
Since we don't have enough of them, what we can make is some floral fertilizer.
That was the word, and I take it it's just like normal fertilizer, except it'll give us magical flowers, and we just boop them all.
Yes, exactly. So it's bone meal. So it's either bone meal and some floral powder, or it's bone meal and 2 yellow and 2 red dye.
Well, we should have. I don't know if we have yellow and red dye. Oh yeah, we need to get wireless crafting over into the arboretum as well at some point.
I'm doing that right now.
Are you? Nice. So, yellow dye. I have exactly 1 yellow dye. We don't have enough yellow dye. Red dye.
I can go get yellow dye. I've got
what was the other one? You said bone meal and what?
Bone meal, red, and yellow dye. Initially.
Oh, it had. Okay. Can we use redstone as red dye or no?
No.
All right, let's go get. Let's go get some flowers. There's a green district. There's a green thing not too far away from here.
Bah.
I mean, the other thing we can use is we can use floral powder. So.
I'm pretty sure I can find red and I can find flowers pretty quick here. We're just flying. Okay, I found red flowers and yellow flowers. Done. Oh, hilariously, I found the red mystical flowers that we're missing. Can I turn those into red dye?
You can, yeah.
Good.
This is not Pazamagic. Pazamagic, I was having problems with the server today. For anybody just joining us, I apologize. We'll be back to Paz next week, or unless I hear back from Creeper Host in the next, 10 or 15, because otherwise we're just gonna stay here this week, because everything should be fine. I don't think it has anything to do with the server. I also have a backup of the server, so everything is fine. I'm not at all concerned, but I think it just means we might have to take a week off. Also, so we have wireless crafting on this side right now, but not on the far side.
Okay, well, at least it's a bunch closer.
Yeah.
All right, so Uno.
Jonah-tastic, 5 months, welcome back.
Here, I'm gonna put everything in the shulker box. There we go. Yellow flowers. I've got these red mystical flowers.
I know,
we'll
sorry,
need seeds as well.
Okay, and here's bone meal. Do we need like a mortar and pestle? How do we turn?
So, the first way of doing it is just to get dye. 2 red dye, 2 yellow dye, and a piece of bone meal and a crafting
Yeah,
grid.
but the red thing gives. Okay, I have a mortar and pestle.
Serge,
if you have a mortar and pestle, you can use floral powder. But let's start with the yellow and red dye. That's probably
the issue is, sorry again, Uno. A mystical red flower does not produce red dye. It produces mystical red petals, and I think I need to. That's the step we're missing there. I think I need an additional step from that to make it into dye, right?
Yeah. So
yeah.
Sorry, I thought you had poppies. I thought you.
No. The only red flowers are. Okay, so I have floral red powder now.
Yeah, so you should be able to make 4 floral red powder and a bone meal, or 4 of any color of powder and a bone meal.
Traveler, I honestly don't even remember the origins of the teeth chant anymore.
All right, I have put everything into the chest. I have 2 floral red powder. I have 9 dandelions, 9 yellow powder, and 32 bone meal. What is the next step here?
Hang on.
Should we be doing the tutorial, Uno?
I mean, I'm running kind of through the tutorial.
Oh, the tutorial sounds like a much better idea. Yeah, rather than just doing some random stuff, that'd be great.
I mean, this is kind of the first thing you need.
Hey James, I'm having a hard time getting my buddy who I game with to give Minecraft a try. He can't get past the graphics and thinks it's a kid's game. Any thought on what I could show him or have him try to kind of get it?
Chunk punch.
No, don't show him chunk punch. I don't. That's a hard one. There's a decent amount of sort of sigma around this game when it comes to those thoughts exactly. It's a dumb game for babies that looks bad. And it's just like, it's tricky. Like, you could show him the dragon fight, you could show him the wither fight, you could show them modded Minecraft and sort of give them an idea of how complex this game can get if you want it to. But at its base, Minecraft is always Minecraft, in my opinion. And if they're not willing to get over the fact that they think it's a game for babies, it's going to be a hard sell, I think. But
how do I get out of the tutorial?
Alright, so this is a tutorial, by the way. The Lexica Britannia 360th edition. Welcome to Britannia. We've already seen this.
I don't need all of this. There we go, I've done it.
I don't know. The weird thing about any game with your friends are, people are going to have different tastes. And the unfortunate thing is sometimes your friends and you are not always going to like the same things, and that's okay too.
Anyway, so if you look at the mystical flower, around the world you may stumble upon a large variety of mystical flora. Spotting these doesn't take much work as the flowers themselves emit a fair amount of shine. They come in a total of 16 different colors. It is also possible to grow these flowers using Floral Fertilizer. There you go. Okay. You can see a picture of the flowers.
What we're working on now.
These flowers can be plucked for mystical petals, which can be used for making magical instruments and plants alike. Right now, right-clicking a petal on the ground will bury it, having it emit particles. These petals can also be crushed into floral powder, which functions much alike any mundane piece of dye. So you can turn mystical gray petal. Okay, so yeah, plucking flowers off of petals. So you take flower petals off of all flowers. Makes sense. And then you can pestle and mortar into powder. Right-clicking on floral powder or on any wool or carpet changes the color to the color of the powder. By mixing the floral powder with some bone meal, it's possible to create different types of fertilizer. The floral fertilizer will grow a small amount of mystical flowers in the nearby vicinity if you ever run low on them. So that's pretty straightforward. There's also some taller variants of the typical mystical flowers spread around the place. These can only be gathered with shears, but can be used to obtain twice the amount of petals of normal flower would yield. They're a bit too big for dye though. Tall flower variants can be made manually by fertilizing a mystical flower or a buried petal with bone meal. If you find yourself running low on particular color, try burying a petal of the color by using bone meal on it.
Very cool.
And that's sort of where we're at with the mystical flowers.
Yep, that's...
So what do you...
So we haven't yet made any floral fertilizer.
So we're gonna make some of that?
Yep.
Alright, Serge, come make some floral fertilizer. Shatton, 88, 9 months, sup baby?
Okay. So, to make floral fertilizer, I've got bone meal, I've got 2 types of dye in the thing right now. And so what do? I just craft them all together?
Yep. There's a crafting station next to it, which can access the chest.
You can access the chest from a crafting station?
What? Yes. Yeah. How did you not? I'm pretty sure I told you. I'm pretty sure I told you that on day 1.
I quickly forgot it, and it never became relevant since then.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Okay. And
you can see the things in the crafting table on the top.
Okay, where do I put the dyes? How do I make this work?
That I think you knew. Yeah, it's the little things that blow Serge's mind.
So put the yellow. It's 2 yellow and 2 red.
Like this, and then bone meal in center.
I don't think it's shaped.
What are you trying to do?
This recipe might not work with yellow dye. You might have to just do 4 floral powder.
Woodenhead, 28 months in a row. Welcome back. I wish Crafting Station could see a drawer controller. Oh, that would be OP as hell.
Okay. Let's try this
Shadowbow, 464, 32
Hey!
months. 32 is a good number.
again. Ooh, Floral Fertilizer. All right, watch out, James. Are you ready for me to unleash magic?
Yes.
Caca! Ooh. Ooh.
You got
Wait,
a
that's-
red flower, a green flower, and 2 blue flowers.
Whee!
That's it, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. So we need to just keep doing that. It can be any combination of floral powders.
Sure. So, yeah, it clearly does not work with normal yellow dye. It has to be a magic flower, I just learned.
Yes.
Or it has to be red, actual
Okay.
red dye, rose red.
Oh, it has to be red? I just smashed a pink one. No!
Well, I mean, the floral powder can be fine. It can be any. But I mean, with the yellow dye.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Here's more. Collect those flowers. Haha.
Whoa, what?
Wait. What did Uno do?
Uno.
I have a thing.
Don't use things. We're in the tutorial. Don't cheat. Bad Uno. We're at step 1 here. Don't fast forward to step 20. Okay. I'm sorry I hit you, Uno. That was rude of me.
It's pretty funny though.
All right.
Don't-
let's
Glad
put
it
the ball-
didn't
Don't
back.
don't do
Yeah,
a
I
hit,
probably-
Serge. Don't do a hit.
I probably would have just gotten one shot with Uno's OP magic. Okay. So this is going to take a while.
What are you trying to do? Just get a bunch of flowers?
We need one of each.
Yeah. Just make a bunch of dye. It's fine.
Yeah, the problem is we keep using up all of the flowers of a certain color, right? Like,
So keep one of each around, basically. So as long as we've got one of each, we're fine.
okay, I'll use 5 red this time.
Yeah. Just,
Oh! Mystical light gray. That's a new one. Okay.
Okay, so we're at 7, 8.
All right, I'm making a bunch more here.
9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12, it looks like.
Every one of these dyes
yeah,
only
it
nets
looks
us
like.
3 flowers. I honestly think it'd be faster if we just flew around and collected flowers.
Oh, there's a light blue as well.
Just make a bunch of dye. So you can see the
I
one
did.
of.
I made the most I could. The issue is it has to be 4 of the same color.
It shouldn't have to be.
Oh,
Should be able to mix floral powder.
well, let's find out. All right, let's do a little bit of science. Okay, let's try red, red, pink, pink. I stand corrected. All right, here. I'll throw these down, and then I will be the dye man.
Why? Oh, Uno, do you have a magnet on?
No.
Where the hell
I've turned.
How did I only pick up one of those flowers? I'm very confused, chat.
I may have just got to it
All right,
before you.
grab that, please.
I think you just grabbed it, Serge. Ooh, yellow.
Oh no! I turned the bone meal into white dye. But luckily I have more bone meal. Alright, there's another 4. Is it mystical white dye? No, it's just white dye. Everything sucks. I threw some more on the ground.
Alright, so we're at 4, 8, 12, 14. There's 2 more.
Okay, well here comes a bunch more.
think we're missing lime green, which I think I've just picked up.
Here's another 5. There's another one there. We have mystical blue already? Yeah, we do. Okay.
So that's lime. Cyan we have, light blue, red we have.
Don't
I
mistake.
think you've just grabbed a grey. I think that needed.
Yeah, mystical gray flower right there.
Yep.
Nope, we have it at top. Oh, light gray, gray. Yeah, light gray and gray
Yep,
are
so
easy
that's-
to...
That's
all.
everything now?
Yep.
Nice. Okay. Hey, we did it. All right. Chivo get.
Hey. So, are there any of these that we don't have many of?
I mean, we have literally all of them that we have access to in the system right now.
So, it would probably be worth planting, getting some more. So, we need to turn these all into petals, basically. There's no reason to have these as flowers.
Is this when you typically make a petal drawer at some point? Or, I mean, it's fine to use this shulker box for now, right?
Yeah, I would typically make a storage drawer to put them all in, because then I can see which ones.
Yeah,
I'm
but we don't know
missing.
where that's going to go yet.
Yeah, exactly. We can just use this shulker box. So
Yeah.
I would turn all these into petal.
Also, we'll use refined storage. We can use the crafty or the monitors to show you how many we have of everything if we want that, rather than drawers. The one and only Kim, 12 months in a row.
All right. So Uno's on Operation Convert them into petals.
So the first thing that we're going to want to craft is we need to do some magic with some petals. And the easiest thing that we're going to use for that is a thing called a petal apothecary.
So I have the chapter on that. Serge, you have the book too, right?
Yes. Okay. So I should read the Petal Apothecary.
Yeah, read that one out loud. I'll follow along.
Where is it though?
So if you open the book, what do you see when you open the book?
I still see Welcome to Britannia.
Okay,
7
scroll.
out of 7.
Read through all of that. Just scroll through all of that. I already read it all.
I did. How do I leave it now?
There should be a back button, and that should take you to the. Are you watching my screen?
Give me a second here. I don't see that. Okay, if I hit back again. Oh, there we go. Okay.
So then go to Basics and Mechanics.
Yep.
And we've already done Mystical Flowers, so you can click Petal Apothecary.
Yeah, Apothecary. Yeah. All right. In order for a botanist to create plant life that can do their bidding, they would need a special means of infusing plants with mystical energy. Luckily, the Petal Apothecary does just that. Ooh, look at that thing. Behold, the Petal Apothecary. This block, when placed in the world and given some water by use of a water bucket, very good, will accept any mystical petals thrown at it, releasing their energies. Once one has inserted the correct petals, throwing seeds in will finalize the process. Tossing in a full bucket will also fill the apothecary with water. I mean, that makes sense. Pour bucket in, make it full of water. Quite a few plants can be made using this method. For more information, read on the functional flora and generation flora sections of this lexicon. Shift right clicking the Petal Apothecary with an empty hand will remove the last item thrown in. Oh my goodness, it keeps going. Instead of water, one can place lava. Ooh, lava. If that is done, it'll serve as a brazier. One is for boobs, the other is for fire.
Don't get too
will serve as a
confused.
brazier and incinerator, destroying any items that come in contact. Furthermore, tossing in vines will also give the block an overgrown visual. Ooh! Comparators can detect whether the block has water or not. Wow, it also emits a redstone signal? Holy moly. Since the Petal Apothecary can be filled by usage of a dropped water bucket, and dispensers can fill the buckets, creating a system that can automatically refill the water in the dish shouldn't be too difficult. That's right, it's redstone time, baby!
Yep.
A simple tip for those who want to squeeze the biggest efficiency out of every block is as follows. Up to 20 seconds after crafting a flower, right-click in the apothecary with an empty hand will pull another set of the same ingredient out of your inventory and put them into the apothecary for mass crafting. This only works if it has its water refilled. Ah, and this shows you the recipe how to make it?
Yep.
So slabby, block, and a flower. All right. Oh, like a flower or petal or anything.
It can be anything,
Very cool.
yeah.
Ah.
All right, so go make
So
that.
that's our first thing that we're going to want to make.
And then we need to figure out where the heck we're going to put it.
Where are we going to put it?
I mean, for now, you could put it like right here. Where
I kind of like this. Oh, you want to make it central?
where I'm standing.
Sure. Okay. So to craft it, we need a bunch of cobble for days, cobble slabbies.
You have wireless whetstone. You have the wireless right there.
Oh, and they're saying it's immovable.
What?
It's
does
not
that mean?
movable. It is movable.
It's movable too, yeah. Like we can move. For now, I was just saying maybe put it here to look good, but Britannia is probably going to be one of those mods where, as it grows, we might need to start moving stuff because it's hard to plan out Britannia. Or I mean, it's
You don't quite know how it's gonna all go together.
yeah.
Wait, what am I doing wrong here? Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. I've learned what I'm doing wrong. Hey!
There you go.
Apothecary get. All right.
Pretty. So
Well-
it needs to be somewhere where we've got an easy access to water, like here.
Yeah,
I
this works well.
easy access to water, eh?
All right.
So fill that apothecary.
Okay. Blah 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 blah. Ooh.
There you go. So now you can throw things into it.
I give up. All right.
Yeah. I tried to throw a bucket in and it didn't work, so I'm out.
All right. Black magic. I choose you.
So now you can see there's a little petal floating in there.
We got a floaty in our water. If this is a restaurant, I'd send it back. Excuse me, server. There's something in my glass.
So the next thing after you've made the petal apothecary, the first thing that you'd want to make is a thing called a pure daisy. It's the most basic flower, but it is incredibly the most useful one that you'll come across and one that you will use all the time.
So here, I'll read the Pure Daisy. The Pure Daisy is not only the most basic, but also the most important flower a botanist can have. This flower will purify... What did I say?
No, I was saying he's a botanist now.
Yeah. This flower will purify any adjacent wood and stone blocks as seen on the next page into their purified counterparts, living wood and living rock, which can be used for crafting.
I remember this from Feed the Beast.
Yep.
Pyramid
Just give it
Reborn.
a minute or so. All right, and then living wood can be turned into twigs. A few other blocks can also be purified by placing them around the flower. While not as unique and essential as the living blocks, perhaps this might come in handy. This includes netherrack into cobblestone, soul sand into sand, ice into packed ice, and water into snow. And if you would like to make the Pure Daisy, just throw 4 mystical white petals or white shimmering mushrooms into the petal.
Now,
Apothecary.
problematically, we have one black petal floating around inside of there. So did I
So
hack
you can
everything up?
shift right click with an empty hand.
Ah, very good. All right.
So grab yourself 4 white petals
Yes.
and a seed.
Yeah, I can't. Thank you. Yeah,
hold on.
can't get on paths, so we're just messing around in Sergecraft today.
Did it also say seed?
No.
You
It
will
didn't
need
say
the
seed. Oh, now it says.
Now
I
it's
mean,
there you go.
yeah, the instructions didn't include a seed.
Nope, but
Ooh, oh, the water's gone.
yeah.
It is, so you have to refill it.
All right, we literally learned about that in the instruction search. Ah, all right. Behold the magic daisy. Look at it; it's so magical.
So majestic.
Punching
What-
your
what do you-
daisy.
Why?
Whoa.
No! Stop! All right,
So,
all right.
pure daisy.
So I guess we go back to the instructions. And next up, the Runic Altar. I suppose based on the pattern, I should be reading this one. Go ahead, Uno.
We've not finished with the Pure Daisy yet.
What?
So the Pure Daisy will purify any adjacent wood or stone blocks. So we need to put some wood and some stone by it to get purifying.
But it never actually says to do that.
That's what it says under Pure Daisy.
Well, it says it can, but it doesn't say the next step of the tutorial is to do so.
Well, you'll okay if you want to go for the Runic Altar next.
Yeah, if you keep reading.
All right. Boop. All right, the Runic Altar. Runic creation is a rather important complex in the advancement of the botanical magics. First and foremost, though, this type of crafting requires a decent knowledge of mana manipulation. Before proceeding further, a read through the important entries, those in italics, on the section of Lexa Botanica might prove enlightening. I don't know if we have time for that.
Yeah, just keep going.
How do I get rid of bookmarks, by the way? Shift click to remove. I accidentally bookmarked everything. Oh god. Help. Okay. D. Cool. Runes are extreme. This is 23 pages long?
No, it's fine. A lot of these are recipes. Just keep reading.
Okay.
You're fine.
Runes are extremely important component of the complex magical devices or flora. In order to create these, one requires a rune altar. To utilize the altar, start by placing via either a right click or simply tossing the components of the rune you want to create. Proceed by pointing a mana spreader to the altar so that mana transfer can occur. Hold on. Proceed by pointing a mana spreader to the altar so that mana transfer can occur. Now, they've introduced something that we're supposed to do without telling us what a mana spreader is, but so, yeah. And everybody, welcome to story time. It should be apparent when the altar has received enough mana. When that happens, drop or right-click a piece of living rock on top of it, then use the wand on it again to collect your rune. Okay, so now we need a wand, a mana spreader, and living rock.
So we're gonna need. I think actually before we do the anything with the Runic Altar, we actually need to do the basic mana production.
Yeah, the tutorial is kind of hacking us up here.
So
we need 5 living rock. We also need a mana pearl.
I'm actually confused because if you go to the tutorial and hit in-game, it just takes you to the Lexica. Like, where is the...
Yeah, there's a step missing in the tutorial here, right?
It just loops. There's an arrow.
You follow the red arrow. The next thing it tells you is
Britannia, next, back.
Petal Apothecary.
Yeah, it's just... And then...
Pure Daisy.
Now keep in mind...
It's just doing
what... Then it tells you Wander the Forest. So Wander the Forest is the next thing we should make. If we're following the tutorial.
Yeah, and I know that you have insider knowledge, so you can head on stuff. But like, as somebody who's never done the tutorial before, it's it jumps ahead significantly here. But
that's
Uno
because
is
I
correct.
think we've gone to the Runic Altar too early.
Yeah, okay, we've gone to the Runic Altar. So Wand of the Forest should be the next thing we do, not Runic Altar.
Oh, okay. All right. How do we make the Wand of the Forest?
The general multi-use tool for a botanist is the Wand of the Forest. This wand, made by effectively strapping a pair of mystical petals of any color to a few living wood twigs, is required for a good amount of tasks. The wand has 2 modes, bind mode and function mode. In bind mode, it can be shift right-clicked on a compatible block to select it. Shift right-clicking elsewhere binds the 2 blocks. In function mode, it'll simply not do that for shift right-clicking. The 2 modes can be switched freely by shift right-clicking on air. If the wand isn't bound to anything, shift right-clicking a block allows it to be rotated around the axis of the side it's clicked on. For example, clicking on the top of a chest rotates it around. Most blocks which can be rotated should work.
So it's also like the wrench, eh?
Yeah. And then the petals used to determine the color of the wand. So we need to make some living wood.
Okay, so I'll grab, we've got so much. Does it have to be oak specifically like in the photo, or can it be any logs?
No, it can be any log. I've put some oak in this, and some stone in this chest, in this shop box.
Oh, you just grabbed it from the, whatchamacallit? Which one did you grab from though, Uno? Because there's some I use a lot to build with, and I'd ideally like to not use those.
I just grabbed it out of the system.
No oak. Sorry, I'm going to switch it back, because oak we build with.
Great Cthulhu, brand new sub, welcome. Then after that, it actually points you in the direction of mana manipulation. So let's get Serge to make a wand here. Actually, I'll make a wand too because I don't have one.
All right. So we've got our pure white daisy. Should we get more than one of these?
You can do.
Yeah.
It is usually advisable.
Okay, we need more, and so I can plant white flower petals and then bone meal them to get more white flowers.
Yep.
Oh.
You need to use the shears on them.
Yeah, I put shears on the side there. Give me a second here. I've got one more that's under. Where did the shears go? I put shears in this box.
I might have them.
Okay. Here, you can shear them then. Oh, you have spare shears? Oh.
Either I have spare shears or I've just duplicated shears.
Weird. All right. All right, if you turn those into petals, I'll get making a second one here.
And this process could be automated, by the way.
Okay. How many pure white flowers do you recommend, Uno?
There it goes.
You probably only need 2.
There we go, living wood.
Yay!
Alright. We're gonna go put the living wood in here.
So when you fill that again, if you right click it with an empty hand, it will add the recipe in so you can make flowers quite quickly.
We can move this for now.
Wait.
You need an axe to pick up a flower? Oh my
No,
goodness.
you can just punch it.
Is the... 1 second. It is 3. We're gonna need more.
Behold, the production of living wood.
Alright, I want purple and green. Yeah. Purple and green? Hold on. Maybe purple and red. That one's pretty good too. Maybe purple and blue. Oh, I like that one a lot.
Oh!
The question of
different.
what color
Very cool.
one to have.
Nice. I'm gonna go with that. Alright, so you can see Serge making a whole bunch of... Alright. Alright, so, now that we have that... Mana is an ethereal substance in layman's terms.
Ooh.
It is a form of mystical energy. Its sensorial existence is inconstant, and its color depends on the environment it's put in. Mastering mana is one of the most important skills a botanist needs to master. In order to create mana, one would require a set of generating flowers, read the respective section. This mana can be dispersed by utilizing mana spreaders and stored in mana pools. Mana can be used for a myriad of different things. For starters, it can be used for functional flowers, read the respective section. To get started with mastering the art of mana, one would start by learning how to use endo flames or hydrangeas.
Hydrangeas.
Is it
hydrangeas?
Is it just okay? Mana spreaders and mana pools. These form a basic infrastructure for mana which can be used for all sorts of purposes. Have a read at the functional flora and natural apparatus sections of this lexicon, and then it goes into the mana pool. Alright, so.
I'm going with the yellow and white wand here.
Very nice, very nice. P. Johnson, 43 months, welcome back.
No, let's go with pink. Pink and white, yeah.
You much prefer tech mods to this? Honestly, the further you get into Britannia, the more kind of techie it starts to feel. Like there are a lot of ways to automate a lot of this stuff. And this is probably one of my favorite magic mods. There's a lot of fun stuff in it, so. But I'm generally with you. Like, I generally prefer the tech mods over the magic mods. Which is why we're doing Paths of Magic 3, so that I can just play, so I can't rely on magic, or rely on tech. All right. So
what was the next thing?
So the next thing was the mana pool.
Yeah, so we need a mana pool. Have we read the mana pool?
I suppose that's my job now. All right, how do I find mana pool specifically? Type to search.
So the mana pool is simply put a storage of mana. It can be inserted by using a mana spreader, or adjacent mana spreaders will pull mana from it to increase their internal buffer automatically. Any functional flowers nearby will require a nearby mana pool to draw power from.
Sorry, where did you find that?
So if you go to the lexicon and click mana manipulation here, Serge.
So if you go to the lexicon, find mana manipulation. Oh, okay. I was still at the tutorial, didn't have it there. Okay. Okay.
So do you see the red arrows?
No.
Interesting. Okay. So you should see red arrows, and that's the tutorial. It's guiding you through all of this. So that's interesting. I'm not sure why you aren't seeing it.
Yeah. How do I make tutorial go now?
Okay. So go to basics and mechanics. Hit a tutorial of the basics.
Yeah.
Hit in-game.
Oh, and then click. Okay. Yeah.
Now,
okay. There we go.
Follow the red arrows and just click quickly through everything until it takes you to mana pool, and then you'll have been caught up.
Okay. Mystical flowers now.
I'm Kevin the Shark. Cheered 50 bits. Says James, could you ask Serge where my chummy nom noms are? What?
Weird.
I know.
That is a stream sniper. A shark from another playthrough Ben and I are playing, who's been trying to kill Ben and I.
Oh, all right.
And it's really quite something here. All right. Oh, back. Mana manipulation. Oh my god. That really cracks me up. All right, the mana pool. I'm caught up.
All right.
Right. Okay. So mana pools come in two varieties: a weaker, diluted variety, which stores only a small amount of mana, and a normal variety. I have no idea why you would ever use the dilute. Whatever.
I don't know. Maybe you're cheap on resources.
Yeah. I need stone. Which can store as much as 100 diluted one. Whenever mana pool is referred to for scale, it refers to a normal. That's how to make it. It's kind of like a minecart.
With living rock,
or
so we're
you
going to
use
need
it
to do
with
living
slabs to make the diluted one.
So here, I'm going to get some stone.
I'm on it. Can it cobble or smooth? I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point.
Smooth.
It has to be smooth? Okay.
Yeah.
Oops.
Tossing in some resources into a mana pool will cause them to get infused with mana, turning them into more powerful forms. A few examples are iron ingots or mana pearls.
I suppose you're right.
Mana reading for this block functions like the mana spreader. A redstone comparator can also output a signal based on the contents. Mana steel ingots and other ingots are based on it can be converted into both blocks or nuggets through their normal conversion recipes. For the artistic types, right-clicking with any color of floral power in the pool will have it take on its color. All 16 colors are visible for decoration and or easy labeling. So you can see a bunch of infusing mana steel. So this is how you get mana steel. This is how you get mana pearls with ender pearls. Block of diamond gets into mana diamonds. Redstone into mana powder. Glass into mana glass. String into mana infused string. And then you can make cobwebs.
Magical cobwebs.
And then cookies get turned into biscuit of totality.
Magic cookies?
Yep. A total space biscuit. All right, and then we'll go into that. So.
All right.
Biscuit of totality. What's that even do?
Okay, so now we make.
Put those in there.
So how do you make the mana pool again? Oh, you just
It's
make
like a
a mine.
minecart.
Interesting. How many of these do we want?
Just one for the initially.
Okay, well, I have the one. roughly where should we put it? Do we want it near our altar or no?
So we're going to want to put a Runic Altar down nearby it, and a couple of mana spreaders, and we're going to want to put some flowers around it.
So what you're saying is we want a lot of room.
Yeah. So maybe this corner.
Roughly how much room should we do in each direction?
It will probably grow.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So like here, or do you think we want more room? Actually, how far is that from this wall? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I put it here, that's 7 by 7 in every direction. That's 1, 2. Hold on, let me sleep here for James. Never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I mean, it's probably not going to be completely symmetrical because we're going to.
It's now completely symmetrical, Uno. It's now completely symmetrical.
Well, good luck with that.
Thank you. I don't know, James, what are you thinking? Oh, you're moving the flowers about?
Yeah, I was just trying to move them into a better spot for now. This looks fine for now.
Okay. I just realized I saw my Elytra on, which is why I was going around in weird places. Alright, so let's do the old Presto Changeo. Mana pool, I choose you. Okay, the mana pool is in its new home.
Right. So what is the next thing on the tutorial?
Mana spreader.
Alright.
Right.
Is it my turn now?
Sure.
Oh, it's your turn.
No,
Okay.
go for
Mana spreader is the most important component in the manipulation of mana. This is the block that allows mana to travel from point A to point B. When this block is placed on the ground, it'll face one of 6 basic directions. So that's the 4 directions in an up and down, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yes.
By holding shift right on it with a wand of the forest, one can orient it to the opposite of where it was clicked. Okay, it can be pointed to other blocks with a wand in bind mode. Okay, now we have a diagram of triangulation. So, mana spreader, mana pool. I imagine that's saying 2 mana spreaders, one pointed to one mana pool?
I think that's 3 mana spreaders by the looks of it.
That's not a very good diagram.
Yeah. It's a bit rubbish.
It's fine.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
The mana spreader has a small internal buffer of mana, which will get filled by nearby generating flowers. This buffer can be viewed by looking at the spreader with the wand of the forest. Hold on, is that the same wand they said before, or is this a new wand?
No, it's the same one.
It's the one you've
Okay.
got.
It's
yeah.
the one we made.
As demonstrated in the last page, sure, very clear. Note that the block needs to be right-clicked with a wand to get accurate and adequate values. Holding a wand of the forest displays a beam which shows where the spreader is pointing. Hovering over it shows the target. The sparkle that's shown is the point when mana loss starts to happen. Okay. If the target of the spreader is a block that can contain mana and isn't full, the spreader will fire a mana burst, pew pew, which will travel to the target and pass the mana along to it. The spreader only fires one burst at once. Okay, sure. It'll only fire another one when the last target... Wait, it will only fire another one when the last one hits the target. What does that mean?
So the mana spreader will fire bursts of mana in like packets.
Okay.
As packets, and it won't fire a new packet, until the previous packet has arrived at its destination. So, the longer the mana spreader has to fire, the longer it will be between bursts.
And are more bursts better or longer bursts better?
Shorter bursts are better because A will fire them quicker, and the bursts tend to lose mana over time, over distance.
Okay. All right. Furthermore, the bursts also start suffering mana loss after a small amount of time. This can be seen in the burst itself, which becomes a lot thinner when this happens. Applying a redstone signal to the spreader will have it cease to function. Case better control is required. In case. We'll assume that's a typo there. Okay.
Yeah. In case better control is required.
A pulse mana spreader is recommended as it can fire bursts without a target block and work on a redstone pulse. All right, so we can make the... stop switching so quickly here. So we want to make a mana spreader, showing me a bunch of different recipes.
I don't know why that one...
Alex and Doom, 1, 2, 3, 3 months in a row. Welcome back.
Is... Oh, it's telling you all the different mana spreaders. You just want the basic mana spreader.
Please stop. Please, I want to get off. Mana spreaders wild ride, please. I just want to see one.
Just hold shift. Shift stops the if at any point there's animation in the book, shift will pause the animation.
I did not know that. That's a very good tip. Okay, cool.
Shift will stop the world if you want to get off.
Yeah.
So now we need a light gray shimmering mushroom.
It doesn't have to be that. It's any petal. Any petal will do.
Yeah. So you need 6 living wood, a piece of gold, and any petal will work.
All right. Cool. All right. So let's go to the next thing. The final thing is right-clicking the spreader with a piece of wool will sleeve it. Aside from making it look fancier, it'll also muffle the sound when it shoots,
so that's
making it much less obnoxious.
That's what Joe did.
Ah.
Over on the other side.
I have never done that.
I mean, you definitely make it look better. All right, so.
I guess we need to get a gold thingy? All right, a gold thingy. Yeah, I'll grab... But James, wherever will we grab a gold ingot?
Yeah, I know,
it's a good
right?
thing we made an entire gold farm. Bear.
We have 2.6 thousand gold ingots.
Good.
Wait, why did it... Oh, you just took one. I was like, it looked like it just went up, and I'm like, why?
All right. So I want a mana spreader.
So I would suggest that you make 2 of these.
Okay. I should have grabbed a second gold. Can you grab me a second gold?
I got it. I don't...
It all will become clear very soon, no smoke fire, as to why to make a second one.
Pew pew! All right, 2 mana spreaders have been created.
So the first one we want is going to go where we're going to put the generating flowers, and it wants to point towards this mana pool. So I would suggest you put it down somewhere.
How many blocks away? Like 2 blocks away?
Yeah, 2 blocks is good.
Like 2 blocks in between, and then on the third
2 block gap or on the second
2 block gap.
2 block gap. Yeah. There you go.
So
Symmetry.
This gold thing is where it's pointing at the minute. So if you if you hold the wand in your hand, you don't need to place the spreader at the minute. You can keep that one off.
I see the pew pews.
So we only want one spreader down at the minute. So if you break one of them. So it's not actually pointing at the mana spreader. You can see the packets are going all the way over to the petal
fountain. Yeah.
So you need to make sure your wand is in bind mode. So shift right click it until it says bind mode in the air.
It's either function or bind, yeah.
And then shift right click it on the mana spreader.
Yeah.
And then shift right click it on the mana pool.
I did.
Or is it shift click on the...
There it goes. There you go.
Oh, okay. Pew, 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 pew.
So that's now where it's pointing. That's the speed it's pointing.
All right.
So now we can move on to the next thing.
Which is generating flora.
Generating flora.
Yeah. Generating mana should be at the top of priorities for any botanist. Luckily, there's an array of generating flowers willing to do the job. These flowers, as their name shows, generate mana, both passively and actively, the later implying a requirement of some type of non-infinite resource without outside intervention. All generating flowers, alike the functional flowers, contain a small buffer of mana. Standard rules for mana reading apply. Right-clicking with a Wand of the Forest will update the mana readings. This mana will be stored in the closest mana spreader around. It is important to keep in mind that these flowers memorize the mana spreader into which they should put mana into. They'll only store into the nearest spreader present at the time of the flower being placed, or the closest placed afterwards if none was present, and none other. It can be bound to another spreader with a wand in bind mode. Picking your first generating flower is a pretty simple task. As a fledgling botanist, you have two choices, either the Endoflame and the Hydrangeas. The former uses coal or other fuel sources to create mana. The later uses water sources to create for the same task and decay after a real-world hour in exchange for free mana. So we have either Endoflame or Hydrangeas. I'm going to call them Hydrangeas.
I happen to have a bunch of Endoflames on us right now.
Well, that's good, because Seraphina says don't use the other ones.
Alright, perfect.
Hydrangeas are rubbish.
Endoflame. The Endoflame is a very rudimentary generating flower. It will absorb any combustible items or blocks dropped on the nearby vicinity, albeit only one at a time, and burn through them to generate mana while the fuel lasts. The amount of time it takes to burn through an item is roughly half the time a furnace would. There's a few small caveats though. The Endoflame will not burn anything that returns a byproduct. An example are lava buckets. They have an empty bucket as a byproduct. Furthermore, the flower can only hold fuel equivalent of that to 4 times a block of coal. If any individual fuel with longer burn times than that is used, it won't be put to full efficiency. As the Endoflame is often a botanist's first foray into proper, automatable, active generating flora, it would be best not to leave it to manual usage forever, as the flower requires dropped items, an open crate, which you can find in the natural apparatus section, and some sort of limiting mechanism, a timer or pressure plate, would be ideal for it. And then it shows you how to make Endoflames, which you can do by creating, mixing red, light gray, and brown in the apothecary, but we already have some, so that's fine.
It kind of cracks me up. Check out the flavor text. When arson becomes useful.
Yeah. And then it takes us to functioning flora, which is another thing. So
we should put the Endoflames down.
Okay.
And start actually producing some mana.
I agree. Serge.
Where do I put them?
On the ground.
Like, please be more specific, Uno. Like, okay, done. Like,
yeah.
So
if you want them there, that's fine.
How many? Do I surround it? Do I place 1? Do I place 3? Where do you recommend?
Wherever.
Put 3.
I need specific instructions. All right, I'm going to put 3 here.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't tell me I'm wrong, because I asked for very specific instructions.
No, that's fine. That works.
Okay.
So if you hover over them, you can see that they're bound to the mana
with the
spreader.
Wand. Okay. Oh, I threw my wand.
Yeah, if you hold the wand and hover over them, you can see that they're bound to the mana spreader. You can see
okay, sure.
Like a little outline.
Yeah.
Okay. And now we want coal, and I'm gonna give it some fire.
So I like to use blaze rods.
Oh, and guess what? We now have infinite of.
Exactly.
So there's half a stack of blaze rods.
Oops. Hold on. I put the wood in the. Hold on. What's up, James?
I just cracked my neck and it hurt. It hurt so good.
Hello, my precious. Yes, feed.
Feed them.
Feed. Ooh. Wait. No, you stole one from the other ones. How dare you? Ooh.
There you go. So
now you can see.
Pew pew.
Oh yeah. And if you hold. Ooh, that. Oh.
Why does it say unknown status in the mana pool right now?
If you right-click it with the wand, you'll get an update.
Ah, there it goes.
Now the flowers also have unknown status.
So again, if you right-click them with the wand, you'll get an update of how much mana's in them. Same with the mana spreader.
Okay.
So
okay. I like that we're playing a little song here. All right.
So that is the basics of mana generation. Plant flowers, put them into the mana spreader, have the mana spreader point.
Cool.
I'm proud of us, James.
So what is the next thing on this?
So the next thing in the tutorial is an introduction to function.
There are various places in which the mana a botanist generates can be put to use. Yeah, we have mana, now what? One of them is an assortment of functional flowers. These flowers will drain mana from a nearby mana pool into themselves in order to do whatever task they were created for. Note that these can't receive power directly through the mana spreader. Okay, so they have to go through another step. All functional flowers, alike the generating flowers, contain a small buffer of mana. So they have an internal power supply that we fill and drain. Standard rules for mana reading apply. Right-clicking with the Wand of the Forest will update the mana reading. It is important to keep in mind that these flowers will memorize the mana pool from which they should pull mana from. Okay. They'll only pull from the nearest pool present at the time of the flower being placed, or closest placed afterwards if none were present, and none other. It can also be manually bound later with a wand. Lastly, some functional flowers utilize a redstone root in their creation. If they do, the flower's effects can be toggled with redstone signal. Cool. So we have an example here.
That's a really nice thing that I like about this pack is if it's got a redstone root in it in the recipe, you can control it with redstone.
So redstone plus grass lets you craft the redstone root. All right, so that's the introduction into it. And then I suppose we go to the basic mechanics. Now it wants us to make the Runic Altar. Okay. So this is something we were talking about before. We got pretty far in this. So does this suddenly make more sense now that we know what it's for?
Yes.
So let's read this again. Runic creation is a rather important complex in the advancement of botanical magic. First and foremost, though this type of crafting requires a decent knowledge of mana manipulation, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, reach the tutorial. Okay, read through everything. All right, second page. Runes are extremely important components of complex magical devices or flora. In order to create these, you need a Runic Altar. To utilize the Runic Altar, start by placing via either a right-click the components of the type of rune you want to make. Okay, they've lost me again, but so far. Proceed by pointing a mana spreader to the altar so that mana transfer can occur. Okay.
So the first thing we need to make is
the altar, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we already do that?
No.
We have not yet.
Because we needed this first. So you're going to need a diamond. So if you look at the recipe...
yeah, okay.
A mana pearl.
Or an ender pearl.
Or an ender pearl, actually. Get an ender pearl. It doesn't really matter which one. We have lots of both, so...
Yeah, okay. So we throw the pearl into the mana pool, and it becomes a mana pearl.
Yeah.
Pew pew.
Throw better.
Yes.
I said pew pew.
There you
All
go.
right. Mana pearl. Now, over to our crafting station. What's it called? It's called a mana altar?
Runic Altar.
It's called a Runic Altar. All right, so it's an upside down bucket with a pearl inside of it. Ooh. All right.
So you want to place this down in the world, and you're going to need a mana spreader attached to the mana pool pointing at the Runic Altar.
Nope.
No, that works. That does work.
How do I rotate it?
You remember you bind it, so you shift right click it with the wand, and then
There you go.
there you go.
Pew pew. All right, all right. I kind of want to raise everything up here by one. The fact that this is just on the ground doesn't look great.
I think this is fine for now. Honestly, one thing that you could do to maybe make this look a little better is run this in this direction.
Lengthwise, yeah,
but
that's not a bad idea.
I think for now, let's just get things working, and then you can make it look prettier later. Because it's easier to bust everything down and replace them.
Sure, once you have an idea of what it looks like.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, we have the Runic Altar. I suppose I should keep reading now. Okay, proceed by pointing a mana spreader to the altar so that mana transfer can occur. Done. It should be apparent when the altar has received enough mana. When that happens, just drop or right-click a piece of living rock on top of it, and then use the wand again to collect the rune. Okay.
So that's about crafting runes. So what you do is you put the items to make the rune, and then you throw living rock on it.
Okay, so we have
Fuck
4
it,
elements, 4 seasons, and the most advanced runes, the 7 deadly sins. Interesting. There's also a rune of mana. Do I need to care to read any more of this? This seems like it's like the tricky thing here is like I can make a bajillion runes and all this stuff, but it hasn't told me why. Like,
so
what do I need runes
they're
for?
They're ingredients in different flowers and
So,
different.
That's the
things.
end of this is the end of the tutorial, by the way. If you read all the way to the end of Runic Altar, it's going to
Yeah, I
say your
see that.
tutorial's over.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, I guess we'll just keep feeding the flowers until the mana stuff is done. But it didn't tell me why I'd want to do this. It seems to require a certain amount of knowledge.
Well, I mean, so one of the things that you can do is you can look at what some of these functional floras do. There's items, baubles.
Yeah.
Like it's all for generating. It's a bunch of things that you can generate items and stuff like that.
So what would you recommend as the next steps? This is fascinating. Like, what have you two done in the past?
So
I mean, we were talking about building towards the portal.
Yeah. Let's try and get the portal done today. That'd be rad.
Yeah.
So we're gonna need a lot of mana. So to get the portal stuff,
Yeah.
you want to look at. There's a section called Alphemancy, I think. Alphemancy. And there's a section called The Portal to Alfheim.
Yeah. Who wants to read that?
Okay, well that.
Here you go, sir.
It is.
Serge. Sorry,
Yeah.
what? Really quickly, somebody pointed out. Check out the pyroclast pendant.
Okay. Should I do that before the portal?
Yeah, just look at it. Just see what it does. It's pretty cool. So baubles
How
and
do I-
accessories, and pyroclast pendant. Read what it does.
All right. The pendant is a bauble that absorbs low heat while worn. If the wearer is caught on fire, okay, and is not directly standing on fire or lava or anything else, the fire will be extinguished. What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say that you catch on fire a lot.
Uh-huh.
So actually, is that something we want to do? Make so something like the Sojourner's Sash.
No, let's leave the baubles for now.
Okay.
I think we should just focus on the one thing.
Make the portal? Yeah, let's make a portal first, because that's for aesthetics, right?
Okay. Alphemancy.
I'm going to keep feeding our precious children while you
So, it's said that once elves used to share the world with the Minecrafters. Due to unknown events, they would have been banished back to their own world, Alfheim. Experimentation has been done in an attempt to bridge the gap between the two worlds, and means of creating a portal that does just that have been devised. Creating this portal proves not to be an easy task, as quite a few exquisite resources are necessary. The requirements are as follows: 8 living wood blocks,
Done.
3 glimmering living wood blocks, 1 elven gateway core, read on, and at least 2 mana pylons and 2 natura pylons. 2 mana pools and 2 natura pylons.
This magical book sounds so much better with your accent. You should have just read everything.
Yeah.
So, to make the portal to Alfheim, we're going to need to make Terra Steel. So that is one thing we do need to do first.
I'm making more wood and more stone right now.
Yeah, we'll need that. So we will need to make the Terra Steel agglomerator before we can do this.
Can I make this area pretty first before we put too much more infrastructure down?
Sure.
Bree Stark, 7 months. Thanks for helping me get through the workday pronunciation guide. Bree Stark. Damn it! You gotta start with the pronunciation guide. And, Zres 2? I'm not sure. Alfheim? This is a weird God of War mod. Serge needs to see what the Terra Steel portal looks like first. Terra Steel is going to take a while to make with your current mana production. Yeah, I mean...
What's wrong with our mana production?
If we want to, I can go and get thing to get us more mana quickly.
Oh, hold on. Generating flora. What's a better thing to...
Yeah, like...
We got time. We got like over an hour.
We could just put more Ender Flames down.
You need to have...
Hey, Restart converted that Twitch Prime sub to a tier 1.
Nice. I would highly recommend moving into the Gormalilias. Gormamarilis. With the food in the pack, you can do excellent mana with it. Ah.
The Kekimurus needs the portal to Alfheim before you can get the Kekimurus.
The amount of time it takes to digest delicacy depends on its nutritional value. Oh. Okay.
So Growled Tree's sandwiches probably pretty good.
No, not Joe's hard work sandwiches.
We need to automate those hard work sandwiches, though.
Hard work magic sandwiches.
The lowest effort to generate mana is probably the one that drains levels. We do have a lot of experience. Rhinoplasty.
Yeah.
Or Rhinoplasty. 12 months. Wow, it's already been a year? That's like 12 months.
Yeah, the Rosa Arcana is probably pretty good as well.
What the what?
Experience points are a form of magic. The experience can also be acquired from experience orbs. Alright, I mean, how do you actually... The experience can also be acquired from experience orbs in a world not requiring the player to be present. This method, however, is less effective production-wise. Interesting.
Yeah, so you would just stand nearby it with a load of levels.
Yeah, alright.
So yeah, Rose Arcana is probably a good shout.
I mean, this seems like a better way of doing it just because we have, like... Can we make this efficient just because we currently have infinite ender? Like, we can just turn on the Blaze Farm and get...
And then just, yeah, give it ender thingies for days. Wait, blaze rods for days.
Like, could we not just make a couple more mana spreaders here and you know, put one here and put one over there and just start, and like 15 of these flowers? Is that...
Yeah, that will just, you know, brute force it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, before we make it too much larger, let's reorient it and make it prettier. Right?
Yeah, that's fine. You want to probably move all of this.
Yeah. Just waiting for those to finish up.
I will point out that you are going to need 3x3 section to make the terrestrial agglomerator.
Yeah, I mean that seems like the next problem. Let's solve this problem first. Okay.
Don't go beyond 10 or 15 or so. The idea is you move on from weak flowers instead of spamming a billion of them. Yep, that's fair.
So here's an interesting idea.
I mean, maybe we...
Do we keep the mana portal right where it is, and then just... or if I break a mana pool, what happens?
You lose all the mana.
Okay. Is there anything we can do with the mana we currently have right now?
You could put it into a mana tablet.
We don't have one of those.
You could easily craft a mana tablet. It's like a battery for mana.
All right. Where's the mana tablet? Mana tablet.
Toydol, 61 months. Welcome back.
Yeah, because I'm going to want to raise it up by a block, right? So I probably want some type of fancy pedestal. I'm trying to think of how to make this look good. So if I raised the mana pool up by 1, So I want the mana pool to be on top of something. Maybe I'll even put it on top of a Runic Altar.
Remember, you can also color the mana pool.
I'm not too worried about the color of it. I'm mostly just thinking what it looks like. What would you think about raising it up by 1, right? And then, yeah. Oh, here, James, don't feed it anymore because we're gonna move it, so we have to pull the mana out.
All right.
And Living Rock has like slabs. It has bricks.
I'd love some input from all of y'all. Is there a Living Rock pillar sort of thing that this could stand on? I feel like you guys are just sitting here staring at me, and I don't have an idea right now.
You're the pretty maker one.
Oh no!
That's
okay,
your job.
I'm making another Runic Altar.
There's Living Rock bricks.
All right, I need a diamond.
What is your plan to put a mana pool on the altar?
Yes.
Can you do that?
I have no idea. Why not?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Nobody told me I can't. I asked our expert Uno. Uno hasn't said anything. All right, Uno, you stole my mana diamond.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
So you're gonna put the altar. Oh, that looks pretty cool.
What is the middle block you use there?
I just used a red rock because it's just what I had. So you could use whatever. You don't have to use this living rock. You can use living rock brick.
Okay.
Here as well.
So can you make a mana tablet, Uno? Because I need to move this, and I don't want to lose all the mana.
Yeah. Have you got an ender pearl?
No, I literally just used it to make another Runic Altar.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah. No, I was doing my thing.
I need living rock. Altar can only be fed by spreader. Yeah. Why wasn't Fibblethip's lure spoiler card? I don't know. We have a good one though. It'll be good.
I need to break this mana spreader.
I made the shot. There you go.
So we need to fill this mana pool. That.
Ooh. Goodbye. Okay, so now what I want to do... are we happy with this location, or of where the actual mana pool is right now, or should we move that as well?
Well, isn't the idea to move it lengthways?
Well, if we rotate the mana spreader, so picture the mana spreaders here, that's probably not great. So if we make it lengthwise, we would move the mana spreader to where that stone is, the mana pool stays where it is, and the altar goes here.
I would put the altar in the front.
That's living rock bricks, by the way.
Sorry. You'd put the altar here, James, where I put the 2 high?
No, I don't think it needs to be. I think it could be a little bit like move this structure to where the mana pool currently is.
Okay.
Move the mana pool to where this block is. Move the spreader back. Also, the living rock brick looks good, and you should definitely think about replacing the sandstone brick, because I think that would look super dope.
Does that look good? It looks kind of cool.
Yeah, see, that doesn't look as good. It would look great if it sat on top of it, but it doesn't.
Yeah, I guess because that's not it's not a full block.
No,
right?
the Runic Altar is like a 3/4 block, so
the brick is too much. What if I just put it on top of a cauldron?
Here, hold on. Uno, we're gonna move this over a bit. So.
Yeah.
And that's what it looks like on Living Rock Brick.
I love that Uno's just in his own world right now on the next decision. Okay, that looks like garbage. I don't like that. What if it sat on an anvil?
That looks better now that you've replaced that.
Yeah.
That looks good.
That looks kind of weird as well. I'm trying to think of something cool that can sit on, right? Like I want it to be placed on something that looks like an altar. I want a pillar look.
I mean, you can chisel in bits a pedestal.
I don't want to spend that much time. The issue with that is it takes forever. All right, that's called living rock. Yeah, living rock doesn't have too much. What if it just sat on a living rock wall? That's going to be really wasteful because it's going to take 6 living rock, which we don't have a ton of. But I guess we could just put these flowers down and keep making more.
I mean, it's easy to make. It just takes time. I'm also curious about how. That looks pretty coloured.
All right, I'm gonna waste some blocks here.
I wonder how it looks yellow.
Ooh, there we go.
Yeah, that looks not bad.
Yeah. So that looks rad. This is a lot. And the issue is, okay, and actually here's other things I was thinking. Let's make a little bit more height when we put things down. So I need an axe to pick this up. Uno, you took the mana spreader, by the way.
It's there.
Can you still throw things into it? Yeah.
Well, that's the point, because
It will also be up.
yeah, so check that out. So now that it's floating and it points down at it, it's looking
Yeah, will
great.
we be actually up a bit? Because, like, you need to be able to throw things into the mana pool.
Just Kobe it. All right. So then that would look like that. And then we take these Ender Flame flowers.
How many flowers on a spreader is worth it? Like, is there an upper limit to the number of flowers that can go into one spreader?
Depends
that's a good
on
question.
the amount of mana. The mana spreader can only fire a finite amount. You can put lenses on it to make it send more, but
About 10 or 12? Maybe place a flower here and here, Serge? Yeah, go. Yeah, there you go.
do you want to feed these?
Yeah, I will.
Feed me, Uno. Feed me.
Can we just leave blaze rods on the ground and they'll just eat them up? Is that the idea?
Yeah,
Provided we don't put so many they despawn.
yeah. So what I tend to do is have an open crate over a pressure plate. So the open crate drops a thing onto the pressure plate, and then you have the pressure plate send a redstone signal up to a hopper, so it'll stop putting things into the crate while there's something on the pressure plate.
Right.
Now I don't.
Endo Flames, I
this-
recommend putting a Potency Lens on. Let's see.
I don't think this mana spreader can reach this mana pool. I think it's too far
Potency.
away.
Okay, drop it down by 1.
So a Potency Lens is the Rune of Fire and a Mana Lens. Mana Lens is Mana Steel
Pew pew.
and Glass. That's easy.
So now you can see this mana spreader's full of mana. If you right-click it with the wand.
Ah, okay.
Wait, how is the Mana Spreader full?
Because it fills from the mana pool. It just doesn't have anywhere to send it yet, so it just holds it in its little buffer.
Ah, okay.
And it's adorable little buffer. So what we almost want to do here is make 2 more mana spreaders and have them all pointing at the pool. And we could have 3 at like an angle.
Yeah, so again, like everybody in chat's basically saying the same thing. Don't go too overboard with Endo Flames because they we can easily make much better flowers a little further down the road.
Sure. But it sounds like we need a lot for now. By the way, I'm going to turn on the blaze farm right now.
But yeah, if you want to make 2 more mana spreaders.
Okay.
I hate this mana spreader being here. It makes it really hard to throw things in.
I mean, I can make the shot. Shoot from the other side.
There we go.
Oh, I was going to say, you're going into the thin side. Oops.
No, don't pick that up.
See, first shot. What? Why did I pick it up? First try. First try, you know? I don't know why you're so bad at this game. Like, watch me nail it over and over. There, perfect. I don't see what the problem is.
Are you emptying the tablet?
No, it's tablet into mana pool. So that tablet is now empty.
Man. That's funny.
So I'm going to put this tablet away.
Break that. Okay. So, okay. What do we actually need for this portal? Because that's technically what we're trying to do.
So we need Terra Steel. Terra Steel is the next thing we need to make.
So we need... Do we only need 1 piece of Terra Steel?
Yes.
Oh, here. No. Can you turn the blocks that you chiseled back into their base things?
No.
Why not?
Because they're not chiseled.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
I might be able to chisel them back though. I don't have a chisel on me.
How do you make Terra Steel?
I do have a chisel. We need to make the Terra Steel agglomeration plate.
2 more gold. Okay.
Where is that?
In the Lexicon of Britannia.
Yeah, I'm just trying to... Oh, there's Terra Steel. Terra Steel is a complex magical alloy infused with great amount of mana. Conjuring it proves to be no small task. For starters, to create it, one requires a Terra Steel something or other set on top of checkerboard pattern of lapis and living rock. Mana needs to be provided to this block, with sparks being the most effective method. So
why is there a red mana pool now? I'm so confused.
We need
It
a
was
bunch
a spare.
of
I
runes.
was trying to work out how good coloring them looked.
Oh. Here, you can
Also,
take
it's
that.
yellow.
Yes.
Alright. Well, this seems a lot.
Alright, so we want this on either side. That's 1, 2, and over. You want to use the power of magic to point all those at each other? I'm going to grab a couple more endo flames.
Cool, they're all pointed.
Alright. So we need a bunch of runes.
Glom.
This is gonna be a lot.
It's one of each of the elements and the Rune of Mana.
Yeah, we need to upgrade, but it's fine for now, whatever. Mia's bored, 25 months, welcome back. Thank you so much. We also need like a way to automate this, but it's fine for now. This is making some mana. There we go. And it will use the runes, not return them. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so what do we need to make all these runes? This one needs a fishing rod.
Yeah, water always needs a fishing rod. That's
Weird.
probably the most annoying.
So we're gonna need a lot of mana powder and mana steel. So I guess we'll.
Do you have gunpowder?
Yeah, we should have some. So we need mana steel. So I guess I'll make a block of an iron ore there, and then does this work? Can you block of redstone into, or does it have to be redstone?
It can be redstone, glowstone, or gunpowder.
But it has to be the powder. It can't be in. Yeah, it has to be powder.
Yeah,
it has to be powder. It can be any powder apparently. So that's cool.
But yeah, that's why I like to use gunpowder for it because
we. Oops, that's. Yeah, we got some gunpowder. All right. Let's
are all
take.
these pointing at the right
Let's take 12, I guess, for now. Okay, so. Huh. Damn it. Huh. Damn it.
Yeah, you see what I mean?
Huh.
I don't know I don't know why you're having such a hard time. It's so easy. Here, hold on. New plan.
Like if we just put the mana spreader on the side of the wall, it'd be so much easier.
No, aesthetics, Uno. You don't. Here, what if we did here, James?
Look, this is going to be Serge's base. He can do whatever he wants. Hey, look,
Yeah.
That's going to be better.
Yeah, I suppose it's Serge's problem now.
Yeah.
It's actually still kind of pain in the ass. Actually, that actually made it worse. Hold on. So if I... Okay. Yeah, wow.
There you go.
Okay.
There's like some mana powder on your head though.
Why do you have to throw it in? This is stupid.
Because you're dropping it in and then it's being infused with mana.
Is there ways to do that with piping though?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so I've got some mana steel and I've got some mana powder.
So Serge should probably have a look at how to make a rune.
Yeah.
Hold on. There's some issues here.
You can open crate into it? Ah, okay.
Can I move this mana spreader here and still have it work? Will it read diagonally?
Maybe, but probably not. You can try it. Nope.
No, it's working, isn't it?
No, it's not filled. It doesn't have any mana in it.
Well, don't they have...
Like, if you put it one down from where it is now, that would be the best
But
way
then it's
for
gonna
it.
look stupid.
No,
It won't.
I think that'll look better. Try it.
Try it.
But then,
Trust me.
I think moving it one down will look fine.
When have I ever lied to you?
it's not about line. It's just your taste in aesthetics, or
Because that puts it in line with all the other ones too, right?
yeah. But now it's just kind of sitting off the side of it, like that. I don't like that.
I mean, the other ones are literally just floating in midair, so...
Yes, and that's magical. The fact that this one is just kind of joined doesn't look great.
Put the half slabs down again, below. Like you did. And then put another half slab below that. Below the spreader.
Yeah, nah.
That doesn't look
You
as
could
good.
use brick half slabs as well.
No. Like that. The issue is not the issue is not the.
I don't know. I think that looks... better.
I think the mana spreader there looks fine. I think it would look better if it was all on the floor.
No, Surge wants floaties.
Yeah.
I think having I think having the half slabs look good, by the way.
So
Really?
beneath.
Well, it also
beneath
lets
the
you
mana-
stand on them and then be able to throw things in very easily.
Yeah.
Like, again,
So beneath
like-
the mana pool would work, Matt, but I think it might the mana pool itself might block pointing at the altar.
Spreader under pool and then half slabs around. Oh yeah. That could be interesting, Serge.
Put the spreader under the pool?
Yeah, rather
Does it need to have a line of sight?
Yes.
Let's find out.
So if you put the spreader under there... And then... Hey, that works. You could also... actually, that looks kind of cool.
that looks way cooler!
Yeah, that looks cool.
Pew pew!
Nice.
It's full of magic. It's shooting laser beams.
And I can, look, easily access a pool.
Hey.
You could cut out the... You could not have the front ones here. And just have, like, a little platform meant for standing on.
Here's a new plan, actually. Here's a new plan, and I'm gonna use a block that suggested a couple times.
You could also we could also start putting blocks in the ground too to.
Why do I have living rock stairs? Oh, Uno's just. I was like, what? All right. Okay. So here's my plan, James. What do you think of?
Dang it! We're just gonna pick those all up now. Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say.
No, that should just be a slab on top. How's that?
So now, so I would go in the front as well.
Yeah.
With those.
And underneath?
And probably underneath, actually. I think yeah.
I'm gonna have to add way more there now, by the way. Because what I'm gonna need to do here now is...
The Endoflames will actually eat from pretty large range, including from below. Oh, that's kind of neat.
Okay. So now what I'm going to want to do is maybe even just like do my usual surgism now.
Would you call it surgery?
Yeah, that looks cool.
I mean, you could even go to just regular living rock slabs as you go a bit further out.
So if I drop all of the rods right there.
These Enderflame this side haven't eaten.
What the front one has. So okay,
yeah, just one of them didn't.
So new plan, put them actually just dead center.
If you put them on the slab,
okay,
these ones at the back haven't.
Yeah, so it doesn't hit the back ones. All right.
So are they further away than?
Well, these ones managed to grab it first because they were on this side of the slab.
Yeah.
So that's why these ones are still going. It has a 3-block spread, apparently.
So, I mean, we could always bring the Enderflames in, the ones at the back, forward.
I mean, I think leave it, because, like, the idea is that these are not the permanent flowers for this, right? So...
Yeah, that's fine.
I think we just kind of just do it manually for now. Alright, so now that we have all that, we wanted to make runes. So let's get bone meal, sugarcane, and a fishing rod.
I'll be back with sugarcane. How much sugarcane?
No. Isn't there just some in the system? Yep, there is.
A bit.
I got it.
We probably don't want too many runes.
No, I'm just gonna make one fishing rod. Let's make a fishing rod. Wait, seriously? We're out of sticks?
Oh yeah, I did frames the other day. I used thousands of sticks.
Why'd you do frames?
All these stupid little pylons.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, they take so much.
All right, so I've got. Oh, I need bone meal, right?
There's bone meal in the box over here, or in the system.
Okay. There's the bone meal. There's the mana powder and the mana steel. Okay. So I should have everything. So how does the altar work again?
So
you just click it, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
you just right click it. Where's Surge gone?
Yeah. So
I'm
Serge,
on top of the arboretum. Hi.
come here for a second.
I am the knight. Yes.
So
yes.
if you look in the book, look in your book.
Oops. All right. What am I looking for?
You go to Runic Altar. And go forward. Go until page 8.
Where is Runic Altar?
Mana manipulation. No.
Under mana manipulation. Thank you. No, that's not right. That's mana spreader.
It's basics and mechanics. Sorry.
There we go. All right. Runic Altar.
So skip ahead to page 8.
Okay.
So
We want to make a rune of water.
So we want to make. We're just going to try to make. We're probably going to make all the runes here. So you can see that to make the rune, you need to put bone meal, sugarcane, a fishing rod, a piece of mana powder, and a piece of mana steel into the Runic Altar.
Yeah.
So here is a fishing rod,
Yeah.
a piece of sugarcane, a piece of bone meal, a piece of mana powder, and a piece of mana steel.
Ooh.
Right-click all 5 of those items on slowly. Right-click one of the items onto the Runic Altar. So you see how it's floating there?
Ooh.
Okay, so now-
Ooh, so magical.
So now do the next one, and the next one, and the mana steel, and
Rune of water, I summon you.
So you don't have to place them on like that. You can throw them on or them on as well. for
yeah,
what it's
this
worth.
this is easier though.
Yeah.
I thought we
So
learned
if
never
you-
to throw things, Zuno. It didn't
So if
go
you
well for
look-
us.
This mana spreader is firing bursts into the Runic Altar, and if you look at the Runic Altar, you can see there's like a dial with a rune of water that's slowly.
Yep. Yep.
So that when that thing gets to the top, that means it's ready, and you can see there's all the lightning coming out of it.
Ah, yes.
So now what you need to do is get a piece of living rock.
You can see if you hover over it, you need. It says the plus living rock and your wand.
Yep.
Ah.
So throw a piece of living rock on the top of the altar, and then right-click it with your wand.
Come forth, Rune of Water.
There you go.
Rune of Water.
And technically, you got 2.
Now what?
Now we make the other runes.
Oh God. All right.
Rune of Fire, Rune of Earth, Rune of Air.
Yeah.
I will grab the stuff for the
Do
Rune
it.
of Fire.
15 more times. Deep, profound sobbing.
Another war, gunpowder, another.
Well, for now, let's focus on making the runes that we know we need. Which is fire, earth, mana, and air are the 4 more we need.
Yep. So I've got the stuff for the Rune of Fire.
Alright, I'll take care of the Rune of Earth. So we need chiseled stone, block of coal, and a mushroom? Does it need to
You
be
got a piece
chiseled?
of mana steel, and I'll make up the Rune of Fire.
Yeah, and here's a piece of mana powder as well.
Is there another one you need? A third one, perhaps? Or no?
There's a few. So we need
Your fire and earth are covered. What's the next one? I'll take care of that one.
mana.
Rune of mana?
Yeah, and air.
And we need a rune of air.
Yeah,
All right, I'll do air.
Yeah. All right. So chiseled stone, block of cold mushroom.
And we need to keep feeding these. So I'm gonna go and get a bunch of blaze rods.
Does it need to be a chiseled piece of stone?
No.
It just needs to be stone, right?
Yeah.
That's not how you spell coal at all. Wasn't even close.
That is the rune of fire done.
Okay, I'm doing my... So I'm gonna need living rock for this, aren't I? Not? Do we have...
Yes.
Oh, we have lots of living rock. Okay, cool.
Mana powder is gunpowder. Mana steel is steel.
Iron. Yeah.
How much of both of those do we have? Whatever, I'll make stacks. Can I throw a whole stack in at a time or no?
You can, and it will just keep making it, but it will use mana. So...
Okay.
What do you need?
Mana steel and mana powder.
I
was
have
just
some.
thinking, like,
I have some for
Okay.
right now. For the purpose of this, I have some. So.
so don't bother making any more.
Yeah, no. All right, 1 second.
All right, hook me up, my dude.
Where are you?
I've just been
Right
putting the
behind you.
runes back in the shulker box when we're ready.
Yeah. I'm gonna...
Okay. I'm ready for air now.
All right. So, is anybody doing mana, or should I?
Okay, so air is underway right now.
Do you want to get the stuff for the rune of mana, James?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to find it.
It's like 5 mana steel and a mana pearl.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Which I have the 5. Perfect. I have exactly enough. And I need an ender pearl. All right.
You just picked up all the blaze rods too, James.
Yeah, that's definitely an issue.
Okay, that's ready.
Well, we'll figure that out. We'll get there.
Rune of air, I choose you.
There we
All
go.
right. Is there another one we need, or is that all of them?
I am making the final one.
Okay.
So, Serge.
So these
Yo.
can be combined into seasons, and then you combine them with the seasons into the 7 deadly sins.
Yeah. So go into Basics and Mechanics of the Britannia book.
Yeah.
And go down to Terra Steel. It's at the bottom, and start reading that.
Basics and mechanics. Terra Steel. Terra Steel is a complex magical alloy infused with the power of mana. Conjuring it proves to be no small task. For starters, to create it, one requires a terrestrial agglomeration plate, first try, set on top of a checkerboard pattern of lapis blocks and living rock. Mana needs to be provided to this block, with sparks being the most effective method. I don't know what sparks means, but sure. All right, there's the Terra Steel agglomeration plate. All right.
So that's what we need to make too. So
After the plate is set up and ready to receive mana, tossing a single mana steel ingot, mana diamond, and mana pearl on top of it will begin the infusion. Picking up any of these items will halt the infusion, causing severe mana loss. That's bad. The infusion uses mana equivalent to about half a mana pool to create a single piece of Terra Steel. Multiple sparks will accelerate the process as well. All right. Cool.
all right.
So we need to make a 3x3 thingy somewhere, eh?
You also need to.
So, nearby this mana pool, because we need to use mana for it.
You can visualize, which is kind of cool. How nearby?
I think it. What range do sparks have? I feel like 7-block range is probably about right.
So
it pretty much has to be right here.
Sparks.
I'm gonna make some more lapis blocks. I need 4 more.
I have 3 lapis blocks on me.
Okay. So you're gonna need. So everything. Okay. So everything you need should be in here. At the bottom. So you should be able to make the plate. I'm gonna go to bed.
Well, let's figure out where it lives first, right? So, I mean, I guess it has to live right here. Like, this is the only place I can visualize this looking good.
Yeah, so that's fine. So
Yep,
now,
I mean, you can literally visualize.
No, it's mana. It's living stone in the middle.
Yeah, it's 4 lapis.
There you go.
And then we put
the plate on top, which you can make from all the things in there.
How do I actually make it?
Other way around. Yeah, other way around.
All right, give me a second here. You can
Here,
swap it around if you'd like.
help. Yeah.
I can't find it in JEI. What's the actual pattern for this thing?
So
Lapis,
Terra
lapis,
Steel
lapis.
program.
Okay, I got there. Yeah.
Yeah, water, earth, mana, air, fire. Lapis on the top.
All right, and then what's the order of the elements? Because I can't look in my book.
Water on the left.
Water.
Earth,
Yeah.
mana,
Yep.
air, fire.
When our powers combined, we create the agglomeration plate.
All right, so that goes in the middle.
Agglomeration.
Nice.
Okay, I need to make that look pretty now. Give me a second here. One more.
So the next thing we want to do is sparks, which are under mana manipulation.
Where's mana manipulation? Oh, it's under there. Sparks. Sparks
Yep,
are
sparks.
interesting entities created from a combination of raw energy and mana. They have the ability to be placed on top of a few specific mana containing or accepting blocks, mainly mana pools. Some blocks have the ability to harness mana from sparks, but the uses for them seem limited to a few blocks right now. Placing a spark on top of a mana pool and another on top of a block that can accept it will allow for the latter to remotely access the reservoirs of mana pool when needed, given it's not too far away. To remove a spark, simply shift right-click it with a Wand of the Forest. Regular right-clicking shows which other sparks it can transfer to. In the case that one might think the sparks are too obstructive in their looks, you can use Phantom Ink to turn the sparks highly translucent. This does not consume the ink. That's cool. To make a spark, you need any petals, a gold nugget, and 2 blades. So I will make 2 sparks very quickly. Why are you using poopy Minecraft grass?
What? How dare you?
You could be using cool flowers. All right. So spark 1. And I need some petals. We need we need 2 sparks, right?
Yeah.
All right, and then we can go like this. All right, so we have 2 sparks. So Serge,
Hi.
here are your sparks. So one goes on top of the mana pool and one goes on top of the plate. So there you go.
So you can see there's a little spark here.
Yeah. Mana pool. Mana pool. Not in the altar.
Uh-oh.
No, that one's fine.
That one's fine. That one's fine.
Oh,
The Runic
all right.
Altar, not the Runic Altar, the mana pool.
How do I remove it?
Shift right.
Shift right click with an empty hand.
There we go.
Put it on the mana pool. There you go.
There you go.
Ah.
So if you right click it with a wand,
Ooh.
so you can see it shoots a little beam, which means it'll send
Pew
some
pew.
mana over there.
All right, and we've got almost a full mana pool right now. Right, we should be continuously feeding this more fire.
All right. So, now that we have that, we should be able to make Terra Steel, correct?
Yes. And Terra Steel makes some scary tools. The Terra Steel pick is insane.
So, making a Terra Steel, is it just dropping the 3 items that are required on the Terra or on the
plate?
On the plate?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yep.
And this is where magnets would be really bad, because if
Welcome
you
back.
pick it up, you lose all the mana and you lose all the progress.
Yeah.
Yeah, so make sure all your magnets are off. God, shock boxes are weird.
Pardon?
When I'm stood on, I like to stand on this block, and then
All right. So, Serge, you want to make some Terra Steel?
I was going to make some more. What's happening over here? Yeah, let me just get some more stone queued up for now.
We can automate that process too. So, wait,
What?
can we in this pack?
yeah, I use refined storage to automate production of living
Okay.
rock and living wood.
So to get Terra Steel, we need mana pearls, mana steel, and mana diamond.
Yeah. So make one of each of those.
Okay, I need.
What is this?
Britannia.
Yo, what's up, G?
Hey, Serge.
Hey, G.
Hey, you know.
Welcome back, my dude.
Thank
Hey,
you.
hey.
I live.
We're harnessing the power of Minecraft
I
magic.
see
Magic
that.
Minecraft.
Power of flowers.
All right, we need one pearl. We need one diamond. What was the third thing?
Mana steel, so an iron
Iron.
ingot.
That's a
Yeah.
little ostentatious, James.
Serge built it.
Serge, your ziggurat is a bit extra.
It's Amonkhet inspired.
I can tell.
You should look what's inside of it. You should see what devilish reason was this shrine created.
Oh, presumably to murder murder innocent people. I'm just guessing.
You'd be close, but you'd be wrong.
That's amazing.
Hi, creepy doll.
How did you build that?
Somebody made. Who made them again, Serge? I can't
I think
remember.
it was Anime Kitty and Arclight Dynamo made
They made
100
100
of them.
of these things and spread them all over our base a few weeks ago.
That's spectacular.
Yeah.
All right, so I've thrown all 3 of these thereabouts. How do I know if this is working?
How do you... Sorry to interrupt. How do you make them?
You've
Do you
missed the plane.
There's a mod in this pack called Chisel and Bits, which literally allows you to
Just do pixel by pixel?
Yeah, manipulate each of the little pixels in a block.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. All right, so those are all there, and then
Ooh, nobody touch it.
okay, I won't touch it.
Ooh, look at it.
What the... Is there some sort of...
We're doing magic, Graham.
Is that some kind of import oufé that's making this happen? What is that?
It's basically just taking 3 items and combining
No,
them.
like
into
literally that thing. That
Ooh.
this
little-
one.
Yeah, that shape.
This is called a spark, and it's connected to this spark. So
Okay.
this is the
I thought it was some sort of being.
no. So this is the mana pool, and this is what fuels this entire pack. You need mana to do everything, and this spark above the mana pool is transferring it over here to power this machine, essentially. That lets you combine.
It's wireless charging.
It's essentially just wireless power. All right, so you have 1 Terra Steel.
Yeah.
Well,
Now what?
All right.
We need more of this or what?
check out this dope hoodie.
So
nice.
it depends what you want to do.
Sean-
You can use the
Sean
Terra
Miller
Steel.
gave us several. One for you.
Make
and one
tools?
Nice. Is that box already here?
No, that's the box from Chicago.
Oh, okay. I was like, the fact that you shipped that box, I thought that was from I was like, how did it beat you here?
No, the Boston box is still going to be a couple weeks.
Oh, okay. Weeks? You paid for the slow one?
No, because it's going back to PA.
Oh, okay.
Somebody should pick up that mana steel I threw down.
USID, can't send it.
Oh, okay.
So.
Sorry, what was that, Serge?
The mana steel's on the ground right in front of you, James.
Well, okay. Well, let's go and check out, that's Terra Steel. So
Terra Steel. Sorry. Terra
the
Steel.
portal to Alfheim requires, so we can make the Elven Gateway core now with 3 Terra Steel nuggets and 6 living wood.
Okay.
And it looks like we can make the Natura pylon. How many pylons do we need?
2. The pylons also act as
Wait,
bookshelves.
how many gateways do we need?
We just need one portal. So we need one gate.
Where does the core go? Oh, at the bottom. What are the
Middle.
what are the 2 blocks on either side?
Glimmering living wood.
Oh yeah, that's what that is. Okay. Okay. So Serge, make the gateway core, Elven gateway, or the Elven gateway core, and 2 Natura pylons.
All right. I need the ingot back then.
You have it.
I have it.
Correct. How did Uno get it?
He
don't
stole
know.
it from us. 2 mana pools also. Okay. Fresh makers, 15 months. Welcome back.
All right. We have 1 mana pool here in the box.
Yeah, you can make another one. It's easy.
So hold on. We need the Terra Steel. Whatchamacallit?
Ingot.
Terra Steel nuggets.
Nuggets. Just break down the 1 ingot you have into 9 nuggets.
I thought we needed like the core. What's the core called?
So the core is the Elven. It's called the Elven Gateway Core. It requires 6 living wood and 3 Terra Steel nuggets.
I'm trying to find anything related to Alfheim. Okay.
So in the book,
There it is.
you found it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Alphamancy.
All right. We have 1 gateway core. Check. Now we need.
2 pylons.
Okay. How do I make mana pylons? Oh, okay. Mana diamond, mana ingots. Okay, so we need 2 of those. So I need 4 mana ingots and 4 diamonds.
The
2
assembly
diamonds? 2 diamonds and 1 mana steel thing, or the other way around?
Was it mana pylon you're making?
Yeah.
It's a mana diamond for each, and 2 mana steel for each, and 2 gold for each. Yeah, this gives me a 3x3 crafting area.
You
It's
can
basically
also
a
throw
portable
trash into the
crafting
portal
table.
and force the elves to deal with it. Well, that's just mean. Don't do that.
Okay, so I need to make a pylon.
2 pylons.
2 pylons. Okay, in order to get pylons, I need to throw things into pools.
And then the only other thing that we need for this is 3
can you-
glimmering living wood. I'm gonna figure out how to do that.
Can we feed the plants real quick while we're at it too?
Yeah, I'll do that in a second. So living wood and glowstone. That's incredibly easy. Do we have any more?
Wood? Yeah.
No, yeah, we're fine. Okay.
Does this thing work? Oh, right, okay. So if I do that, maybe
Eye of Ender.
oh, neat. Yeah, that's cool.
All right. I need some glowstone
Have a
dust.
second here. Okay. Okay, we no longer have any Terra Steel.
Yeah, that we knew that.
All right, we have 2 Natura pylons. I have 2 Natura pylons and an Elven Gateway core.
All right. I have 3 glimmering living wood,
Okay.
and then we need
And the
some
rest is just living wood.
living wood. I got that. Okay.
Do we have 2 mana pools?
I have 1 mana pool. No, there's 1 in the box. We need a second mana pool.
Okay, I got that one mana pool. Let's make another one, which is just living rock like this, right? Yep. Okay, I got 2 mana pools.
All right. I guess it's time to build the portal? Question mark?
It's wood, yes.
How did James's experiment with digging a giant hole from the down to the bedrock end up? Well, tune in and like half an hour. Well, we will continue that. All right. The hole did not get finished. Okay, so let's go up to the top here and figure this out. See if this is gonna work.
I think we're gonna have to make more mana generation inside of here, aren't we?
Yeah, but once we've got the portal done, it'll be easier.
Okay, so we actually want the portal to float, I think, again. Or do you want the portal flat with the ground?
So again, you need to be able to throw stuff into the portal. So if you
we can just make a step up to it.
Yeah, if you so do you want the base to be where?
I think so. I think we want the base
on top
on
of
top.
Okay. So
because we want it to be seen, right?
So have you tried the visualize thing yet, Serge?
No.
So right click any block to anchor it. There we go. So now that you can kind of see how that's going to look. Do you see if you're watching
Oh, yeah, okay.
You can get like little ghost blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's kind of rad.
Okay.
You think that's kind of rad?
I think it's kind of cool. So we're going to go like this.
Yeah.
And you're going to put your core in the center.
In the middle there? Okay.
And then I need a block. Yeah, there we go. And then we go like this. And then we go like this. And then we go like... Hold on. Oh, God. This. And, oh, God, all my blocks went away. Somebody stole my living wood.
What?
One of you stole my living wood.
Not me.
Not I.
Did
might
you
be-
use it to craft?
Where did... I heard it...
It might be a visual bug too.
Yeah,
I got that
it was.
for a while.
It was. I got it.
Yeah. Yeah, Max gave me a fix for that. I can't remember what the secret was. Okay.
All right, so structure
we have-
complete.
We have that now. Now what we want is where do the pylons and stuff go?
They need to go nearby and on the top of the mana pools.
So the
Okay.
idea was, yeah, mana pools, yeah, there.
Put the mana pools on top of that. So who has the mana pools?
I do. So mana
Okay.
pool, mana pool.
Yo, that looks rad.
And then,
Right, we're eventually going to do 2 more mana pools on the other side for symmetry.
Yep.
So you could put sparks into there if we wanted to later.
Right.
Oh, that looks so good! Okay, I mean, obviously the portal's not functional yet, but it will be.
So now what you would do to open the portal is you the elf
Say that
with your
again.
wand.
Sorry,
Yeah,
say
you
that
want
again.
To open the portal, you right-click the gateway core with the wand.
Go for it,
Ah.
Serge.
Do we
Is it
not
gonna
need mana
work?
for it to work?
It's not going to work yet. We don't have
Elves,
enough mana.
hear my cry!
There you go.
Oh.
Aw. The
Alright,
elves were
hold
like,
on.
the elves were like, nah.
So, here, hit that button real quick.
Hit what button?
Activate the portal.
Okay.
Alright, actually, Uno, sit back here. James, come to where I am.
Yeah.
Now do it again, Uno.
Oh,
I think that was the feature we needed for the top of that,
That
right?
looks-
I think
yeah.
that looked rad.
Yeah, that looks super badass. Super badass. Okay. So obviously we need... so do we want to set up mana gen up here? Like, do you want to build a little garden up here?
Well, reminder that, and this is something we discovered at the start of the stream, this is hollow.
Yeah. But I'm like...
We could...
But, like, would it look cool to have, like, a small... Like, a garden up here, right? Like, replace the blocks I'm standing on with dirt, plant some flowers, place some mana spreaders, and just generate from up here.
Maybe. I don't know. I worry about it being too busy. I think it's an interesting idea. Maybe? Actually, maybe. Maybe, yeah. Let's see what it looks like. I've got a little bit of grass on me still, so let's do a little presto changeo right now. The old swappy-roo. We need more grass.
Because I thought what you were doing is going to have... Because if you put a hole underneath the mana pools, and underneath you could do some mana generation and have the mana spreaders firing upwards.
That was definitely my original plan, but then James said secret garden, and I'm kind of a sucker for secret garden.
Why are you doing one block at a time?
Because if I went larger, it was actually replacing the visible sandstone under the slabs.
Oh, that's fair.
So I hope if I do the perimeter, I can do magic changeo for everything on the inside.
I mean, I do have some pasture seed.
You missed a block if you were trying to... Oh, you are doing the whole thing. Okay.
I'm out. I'm out of grass. Let me check the system.
Yeah, I mean, so personally, I think a small garden up here would look super cool.
Yeah, I think I'm inclined to agree with you. But wait, no, it didn't break anything. Yay, no buts. No buts.
Jeez.
That looks so good. All right, hold on. Let's make sure that's centered as well. It is. Yeah.
We should also build like a platform to like climb up to the portal with.
Yeah. Okay.
Like some living rock stairs or stuff like that, and maybe do something similar to like the living rock pattern we have down here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
so it's been reminded for me that this thing exists. So let me just get these into grass. Come on. Oh well, we'll do this. There are different colors of grass.
Ooh, golden grass.
Whoa.
It's a shame you can't put the mana spreaders in the hedrons. Oh my god, that would look amazing.
That would look so good!
Oh god. Yeah, you can't do that, but oh my god, that would look amazing. If all of these were mana spreaders shooting into the mana pools.
Oh, that would look rad. Yeah, because they're chiseled, the actual central block wouldn't work for that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but that'd be so cool. Anyways, I made a little staircase up, James.
Yeah, and then maybe put a few of these bricks in the ground.
Yeah. Oh, right. The same thing we did on the other side there.
Yeah, and then you can just do it non-functionally. Yeah, but the problem is that the glowstone here is a light source, which is probably fairly needed.
No. Oh, well, the light source is one thing. No, the main issue is the fact that the glowstone is made out of chiseled bits, so it's actually on the quarter of 4 blocks, so mana pool cannot go into it.
Yeah.
Like that is the main issue, is not that it wouldn't look good or functionality. It's the blocks are incompatible with each other.
Fair.
I need to actually go in here and grab all this dirt. Goodbye, Uno.
I'm right behind you.
So the question will be, how do we produce power up here?
Yeah, correct.
Because we have a lot less space here, and we need to power 2...
4. Because we're gonna do more on the other side. Wait, did I make that accidentally symmetrical? Huh? Go me. No, it's just off. No, that's symmetrical-ish.
I would do one here. And here. Ah!
Yes, James?
I screwed up. Right there. Yeah, that looks good.
Yes, it does. Yeah, so my job will be to make some more portals and all kinds of stuff like that. But we're almost about done here.
So we need. Okay.
Do you want to get it opened?
Yeah, we should get.
Properly?
Yeah, we should get it open.
Do we have enough power to get it open?
We have enough.
We have literally 3 minutes left in the show.
We can go a little long. It's fine.
Okay.
Nothing.
Oh, right. I forgot it doesn't go right back into the show anymore.
Yeah, nothing runs up against us right now. And also,
I do have a 12:30 lunch, though.
I'm just going to play more Minecraft after this anyway, so...
Nice. All right, so what's your suggestion?
Okay, so the quickest way to do it is to grab a mana tablet.
Which you have.
No.
I thought you made a mana tablet a long time ago.
Yeah, it went somewhere. It's in the box. It's in the shulker box.
All right. All right. Mana tablet into the pool.
Get that to fill.
Oh, from up here, that looks so good. And it'll look, yeah, it'll look even better when you have matching pylons on the other side.
Finally. Oh, it looks so magical. Yo, and adding grass to this will be great. Once I add the paths and then some decorative trees and stuff, I think I'm going to use all of the, it's all going to be rainbow trees from the Twilight Forest thingy.
Where did that pillar, did you just use living wall under the
Yeah.
Because I'm wondering, because we have 2 of those. Go like this. There you go.
Oh, do that again, eh?
Yeah. Just so they're not floating. I think it looks pretty good.
Ooh. Ooh. So hold on. You only need magic to open it. You don't need you only need mana to open it. Do you need mana to sustain it open or no?
Every time you do a crafting operation, you need a bit of mana.
Oh, okay.
All right, it's half full.
Yeah, that's about it for that pool, that tablet. So I'll go again.
You should be able to open it now, right?
I just want to get a little bit more in.
We need to figure out where we're going to put the mana spreaders up here. Thinking maybe like right here.
Well, reminder.
To be fair, once we've got the mana, the thing open, you can use sparks, and there's a type of spark that will pull mana into itself.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
So you don't need to use mana spreaders so much. So that should be able to open it now if you want to open it.
Surge. Come open.
Elves. There was a wrong number before. Heed my call. Ooh. Ooh.
There you go.
Now throw your book in.
Will that reclose the portal though?
No.
Nope. Throw the Lexica Britannia in.
Hi, elves. I hear you like books.
Now take your book back.
Okay.
It's a better book now.
Ah. Ooh. Elven Grande.
A message from the Elven Guard. Greetings! We noticed that our portal was opened via a link from another world. That's rather shocking news indeed. We thank you very much for providing us with a repository of knowledge from your world as to keep us up to date to what happened since we left it. It's been a while since then. It's good to see it's still doing well. After some discussion with the High Council of Elven Guard, we have decided to cooperate with you. You see, reading through your Lexica Britannia has shown us a good amount of resources from your world that we would be extremely keen to get our hands on, as these are non-existent in our lands. The link you have managed to establish is rather weak, no living beings will be able to go through, as you already know. However, there is a positive side to this. The link strikes the fabric of time of both our worlds in a way where it doesn't keep them in sync. That's the reason why you received your book back so quickly. When it comes to the mana and other magical energies, we are plenty stocked on them, so worry not about the portal closing on our end. Let's put this in prospect. In order for the advance of both our civilizations, we vow to accept a given set of resources from your world we lack in ours in exchange for resources you lack in yours. We have taken the liberty of assigning our best scribes to put together a great set of knowledge from our world we're willing to share. You can find it in your lexicon just as you find knowledge from yours. We hope you find it enlightening and that it encourages you to invest in our materials. Last but not least, do keep in mind that if you decide to send something we have not vouched to trade for, we will assume it as a gift and keep it for ourselves. Just as a forewarning, we look forward to exchanging resources with you. Best regards, the High Council of Elvengard. There we go. We now have a portal, and we're now giving them resources they don't have access to, which I'm sure
they can take all our garbage.
Yeah, which I'm sure won't come back and bite us in the ass later down the road.
This is rad. Look how much we got done today.
Yeah, this looks super good.
Yeah, my project will be making the garden look prettier.
Do you want to see what a ridiculous Botania setup looks like?
I gotta go, unfortunately.
Fair enough.
Where is it? Your place?
Yeah.
I can quickly look at it.
Yeah, I'll check the VOD after. I have to bounce. James, Uno, thank you very much. It's always a pleasure.
You're quite welcome.
Thank you for making my new garden so magical.
Wait, how did you just transport to your house?
I used a warp stone.
Alright, I'll see you later, friends.
Later. Alright, so this is Uno's tower. Where's your Botania setup?
Down. Keep going down. There we go.
Ah. Jesus, that's loud.
Yeah, that's louder than I expected. I have orchids.
Alright. Bang, bang.
And then this will make a cake.
Mana spreaders, very nice. So what is this making?
So, which one? The stone or
So you've got destructors here with stone, and what's below them?
Constructor. So, constructor puts stone there. The orchid is turning the stone into ores.
Into ores, so it's just auto-generating random ores.
Yep. And it uses mana for it.
And then this is your this is for living wood and living stone.
Yeah, so if I take living rock out of my system, it automatically places it, and then when it becomes living rock, it'll get
break
broken.
Nice.
And it works the same for living wood, except I don't have enough wood at the minute.
Here you go, jerk. Let's have some dirt. Cool. I mean, this is pretty cool.
And yeah, I don't know why I'm not getting cake at the minute. There we go.
So what? I don't want to know. We'll figure it out later.
So the Kekimura is a plant that eats cake and produces mana.
Ah, okay. I know Fugi has that set up as well.
And then, yeah, I've got a spark here that pushes out to all these mana pools.
Yeah. Alright! Go away. That is going to do it for the stream this afternoon. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Uno, thank you for hanging out. Apologies that we weren't able to get Paths of Magic 3 open today. I did just receive a message from Creeper Host about 25 minutes ago saying they were looking at the problem. So
okay, cool.
I have no doubt that it'll be back up next week. So you can take a look. You can wait until then. I am going to take a quick break, and then I'm going to come back for a quick bonus stream and a continuation of James in his giant hole with the punch chunk. So stick around if you want to watch that. Not a normal stream. I'm just going to do it because it's fun and we have an empty couple hours today. I might try to just fill the 2 hours after 9 o'clock with a bonus stream, at least for the next several Tuesdays, just so that there's something there. And ideally soon, Watch and Play will return, but once Road Quest is out the door. Thanks to Serge and Uno. Uno, I'll talk to you later.
Yep, speak to you later. Thanks.
And I will be back in a few minutes, so stick around.